All right, there we go. There we go. That's an opening. That's an intro. St. Caesar, how's it going? It's going. We're doing a show. It's me and the lovely Canadian lady who's coughing her
Who's coughing?
maple leaf lungs out.
Yep.
Dynamite drop in there, Monty. Yep.
About all I can do at the moment.
I do believe that pothead is hacking up a lung. Yep. Any spotted dick, and my spotted dick is still here. Well, it's a month-long sponsorship thing, Caesar. So it's you above all else, all other people should be well aware. It's not going anywhere. Arch Magnus saying howdy, y'all. Howdy, Arch Magnus. Good to see you, Alan. Jumping in with heart. Is that the Ukrainian flag? Which flag is that?
Hello. No, Alan is in the Philippines now.
All right, so is that the Philippines flag? I don't know. Yes, looks like it's the Philippines flag.
Yes,
it's the Philippines flag. I should have read the chat box
Hello,
abbreviation, and I would have immediately gone, "Oh, Philippines." Philippines. And people might be like, Johnny, is that because you're really smart? And you're no, because I thought UK or Ukrainian and PH Philippines makes way more sense. Would have probably guessed somewhere along. I would have guessed Philippines or what other, because it's not Parisian. It's not the French flag.
Oh.
So
yeah, you pretty it's it's got to be, oh my gosh, the Philippines. Holy Hannah, we lost track of time. And I did a dab
right as we started.
Literally as he was hitting go live.
Well, let's see. The lost track of time thing is my fault. I got everything ready like 10 minutes to go. So there was this normally we have this kind of we're launching in a couple minutes and we're getting the last couple pieces in right before then and then we go. That didn't happen today for a variety of reasons. Stories kind of came to me pretty quickly. And then you helped fill the holes that we had left. And then I was hanging out with my daughter, so I was paying attention to what she was doing. She's watching a lot of YouTube programs. She had the day off today, so I got a little extra time with her. And so that's all going. And since I'm just sitting here minding my own business, quietly grabbing stuff the whole time. So everything's all set. I have nothing to distract me, despite having spent a nice little a bit of time with my lady. So she goes upstairs, and we've got the time. And now it's I'm all right. Now everything's all free and clear down here. You can get a little pre-show, and
filling holes. Yes.
Yeah. So then I just look up and I'm like, oh me, it's 1:00. I'm supposed to hit that start button now, and oops.
And I'm exhaling.
Who is it? King Kong Dog saying I get to start your show on the toilet today. Well,
Yay!
I'm happy for you.
I don't know.
Kaiser Pineapple. Hey, Kaiser. Good to see you. Lots of filling holes around here. There's an abnormal amount of filling holes. But we have a bunch of fun stories for today. Anyone looking to me for the super hot Minnesota news and goss and the latest, I'm not really that guy. I don't even want to, unlike some other people I work with, I don't even want to cover it solely because I'm so embarrassed of how we behave as a society. There's, let me put it this way. I feel like somebody whose room suddenly got inspected and it's messy and they really wish they had known that this inspection was coming in a little bit sooner, because they could have I don't know, done the right thing and been hygienic and cleaned up after themselves on their own, but they didn't. But the only thing that the only problem they have is now other people know about it. That's kind of how I feel about the protests. It's if I had known and we could have straightened this up a little bit, so at least upon cursory examination, it would look better. Yeah.
It's like Vancouver getting all the homeless and junkies onto buses and shipping them up to the interior where I live.
Shipping.
Yeah, they did that for the Olympics. Just cleared out the whole East End and shipped them all up here.
Yeah, I don't.
You guys should have done that before.
I don't the thing of it is here's where I am with the ICE stuff. Firstly, I'm in favor of anyone breaking the law being held accountable, because I'm always held accountable to all the laws I break. So, and I've never been that's not fair. I should get to commit crimes. I've never had that opinion. So I'm if you break the law, you should be held accountable. Here's where I fucking hot take. Here's where I land on immigration. if you're here illegally, you better keep your to shoe level, because the minute it gets discovered you're here illegally, you could get rounded up and sent back home. And you might be like, that's not fair, that's unkind. Like, don't come here illegally. It seems like a very solvable problem.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying don't come here legally. I'm simply saying understand that coming here legally is a game you're playing. There are consequences and possible penalties you could incur playing this game. You might not. You might collect $2,000, marry a lady, keep a green card, never ever. But you can't bank on it. That's all I'm saying. And so I really don't care that ICE is rounding people up. For all the people like, Donald Trump sending in ICE. I'm like, right, but the government you have created this problem. It's the same thing I said about the National Guard for all the places that we don't want the National Guard. It's like, right, but if you'd quit lying about your crime statistics and, quit just having a revolving door policy on criminals and quit having your citizens.
The laws you have.
Right.
Yeah.
If you quit creating the problem that they're coming in to solve, they wouldn't come in to solve it. So it's kind of like one of those where I don't feel anyone's innocent kind of situation.
Yeah.
And I just don't really want to cover it. And then you see stuff like we covered it this morning on Aaron's show. The lady that picked up the Jake What's-His-Nuts. Very famous streamer, Jake What's-His-Nuts. But so they picked him up, and then they found out who he was. They kicked him out of the car, and they're complaining about the damage to their car, and they're explaining how they're an ally to the cause and all this stuff. It's like, but that's the ridiculousness of it. The people that wanted to get this guy assumed you were the enemy the minute you helped him out. So it's open season on your car. The same way 90% of the people who got their Teslas vandalized were like, dude, I hate Donald Trump. I didn't vote for him. I bought the Tesla because I'm one of the, green energy.
Yeah, I'm one
of your team guys. It's not my fault Elon Musk suddenly became a Trump supporter, but his car got vandalized. It's the same kind of thing where I'm like, ugh. And there's so many people doing it. I guarantee you, smarter and better people than me are covering it. So it's like, why would I want to do it? So I've tried to avoid that. So hopefully today we'll have a lot of hole filling with stuff that isn't entirely
isn't Minnesota related.
That isn't Minnesota protests. Here's what the protests aren't going to stop: the deportation of the illegal immigrants. And
it's still going to happen. It just makes things more difficult, and it ends up costing you more money because it's the taxpayer that's going to have to pay for all the extra.
Well, here's where
everything.
where it's so stupid to me. Some people have taken to calling the ICE agents pedophile protectors because of Donald Trump and the Epstein stuff. And I'd actually say that's a fair...
They're literally picking up the pedophiles.
Right. Hold on. You're getting ahead of me. I'm saying that's true, though. They're part of the Trump administration covering up for Epstein. You can, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. You can tie those little pearls in a line. But the funny part is they're stopping the pedophile protectors from going and picking up actual pedophiles. And it's just like, it's hilarious. So I'd love it if the pro-ICE protesters and the anti-ICE protesters both started chanting at each other, pedophile protector, before they got into their scuffle. You know what I mean? Before the Donnybrook goes out, that kind of like, we got to stop you Nazis. No, you're the Nazi. Nazi. Ah! And then they go at each other because that's the stupidity of it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while we have this stupid fight over all this crap, ironically enough, we don't do anything about the Epstein list or the fact that we've gotten Venezuela. Now we're making moves on Greenland, so it's just like Minnesota has now become the cartoon fighting cloud that distracts us from the magic trick they're pulling off on the right.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Greenland. If that's like it. Dude, I don't even know if that's a serious thing.
I don't know. I won't be surprised either way. I never heard of that Jake person before this morning. I honestly can say I've heard of him, but never watched him.
Jake, is he a YouTuber? Or
Jake,
you're not talking Jake Paul.
No, I want to say Jake Horton, but I think it's because I was reading that thing about Tim Hortons.
Right.
I don't fucking know. Anyways,
okay.
But yeah, it's still just, it's why would you? Here's the deal. Los Federales, here's the deal. There have been multiple family members of mine who currently live or have lived in the U.S. illegally. They all know what the risks are. All of these illegals know. Send them all back. I don't even want them to, I'm not even itching to send them all back. I'm just saying, that's a risk, and if you do things that technically, quote-unquote, stick your head up, like commit crimes, run red lights, freaking defraud government agencies, like those sort of things should be expediting you. Like I'm actually, and this is weird. I'm one of those people. Like when you've become a U.S. citizen, I feel like there should be a trial period for you of like say 10 years, and in those 10 years. If you do some things that are maybe not cool, like say essay a child or defraud a federal government agency or all that kind of stuff, like you should
extortion and arson seems to be a big thing these days over here.
Actually, there's we covered a funny story this morning about this, but yeah, there's a fun thing with arson too. A funny story.
Extortion, arson. Funny story.
Funny story. Turns out that like the Jews are back at it again in South America. So, hooray! There was a law that was overturned recently that said that land, particularly farmland, I think, but like non-residential land damaged by fire couldn't be sold for like 30 to 40 or 60 or some odd years. And the reasoning for the law was it was to prevent people from burning down people's like rural homes, rural areas that can't afford to rebuild it and then just buying them out on the cheap.
Yeah.
So they overturned that law, because that law was really apparently holding people back.
Don't need it anymore.
They overturned it and they opened it up to foreign buyers. And could you believe it? Now we have a rash of fires in southern in Chile and Buenos Aires and stuff. Yeah, it seems like it's literally Jews are setting the fires to burn up, like because there's a lot of resources and natural, so they just come in. That's what we heard.
Jeez.
3 times? Damn, we are way too nice to illegals.
Los Federales is saying most common deportation reason is DUI. My uncle Gustavo was deported 3 times for DUI. I love that. Was deported 3 times, which means he was allowed back in at least that many times.
The funny part is, actually, you might find that you might realize he actually drove through into the country drunk, and they caught him just after he got over the border. So he got through the border shit-faced, and they arrested him right after. Sir, we believe you're trying to enter this country under the influence. You might leave. But yeah, so like I'm not opposed to what the ICE agents, quintessentially what their job is, what they're doing. The other reason why I'm not speaking up against it or fighting it is because I did all of that. I don't like the government reaching into our lives and telling us how to live our lives during COVID, and half the laws that the people in ICE are using to justify their actions with the Renee Good thing and everything else were written in this state by our own government for COVID. And the same people that were, no, it's about people's health. Just put your head down, go along to get along. Like those same people now are like, stand up, fight, don't let the system push you around. Thank you, St. Aaron, for the laugh track. Ice baby. Well, anyways, over the weekend and Friday and everything, we walked our goal down another $5. So February 2nd at $50. Thank you so much for that.
Nice. Thank you guys.
I guess
we're just talking about that. It's really nice. These the fundraiser things are working out really well because you haven't had to worry about your income from this for a while now. It's been nice.
See, like, and this is
4 months.
This is Los Federales comment. It's $5,000 to the cartels to allow safe passage. This is why I'm all like, you know what? Like if you can come here and keep your head down, like maybe we should talk. Because apparently you can put your nose to the grindstone and can earn. Because if your uncle came here that's $15,000. Look, you sprinkle just a couple grand more on that, and that's how much I paid for my car. So, wow.
Well, if he can pull that in working in Mexico, why is he coming over? Or no, it's Los Federales working in Canada. Why would he be going over to America? Actually, I answered my own question. Never mind.
I think
especially if he's East Coasters.
So apparently some northern lights are supposed to be visible tonight around 8 p.m. That sounds crazy. That'd be nice. One thing my dad always because my dad grew up out east and grew up on the East Coast, so he was, like Boston, he was from Worcester, Massachusetts, so like packed in, and you got to go freaking day trip in the car to find a place that is not just dense urban area. And we grew up in the country, and he always told us how lucky we were and how privileged we were. And I'll tell you, as someone who couldn't hang out with the neighborhood kids because the neighborhood consisted of, 80 acres of open goddamn alfalfa fields. Like, so since you couldn't do anything, like, I didn't feel super duper privileged. Like, you see TV shows and stuff where it's like, I'm going over to Tim's house, and he just hops on his bike and he rides over to his friend's house, and they have a deep touching moment, and they probably kiss because they're gay. And I didn't have that experience, I'm making out with a pillow. No, so like, I didn't have any of those experiences. But one thing that my dad always said was a benefit, like the ability to see the night sky. Like the no lights, no street lights, no nothing. Just at night, you go outside, and like, this is a thing, literally illuminated by the night sky on a good clear night. Like, you can see in the dark, if you will. And like, I see that stuff now, and my daughter's really big into astronomy, and I gotta admit, comments like that Northern Lights thing make me kind of wish I was back out in them old tender fields. Keep in mind, we're talking about 5K in 1980 or 1990. Okay, so it's probably close. Well, the dollar went further, so you had to make less of them. Like, if you scaled that up for inflation, it wouldn't be 5. Cartel pays 5K. I know a spot you can get into the country, but I'm not saying till my PayPal is full, so say there. Right? Look, guys.
Right? I've got a couple of places that I know how to cross over that no one's going to even notice a thing. If I need to, if required,
It's cold as tits outside, says T-Baby. I agree, it is. That's why I'm very happy where I am. I got to get this to Wild Saffron. Johnny didn't get to, quote, experiment with the neighbor boys.
Right?
No, I did not. I had to, and I did this multiple times as a kid. I had to ride my bike 5.5 miles to get into town.
Yeah.
When I got my 10, not even 10 speed, was it a 5-speed? I think it might have been. It was a 5-speed. It was a Huffy. It was a 5-speed Huffy, and it had a stick shift in the front because, like, they tried to make it like edgy and cool. So as opposed to like the thumb shifters that all bikes had, this had a giant freaking flight stick. You just or like one of those old like elevator like ratchet wheels. Like, all right, next. All right, so going up. Shing, shing. Next floor, menswear. Third floor. Like that's what it was. I felt like I was Tom Cruise in Top Gun. I'll be honest. I was like, oh, dude, because it had the plastic wind deflector on the handlebars. So when you got the freaking wind and bug shield right in front of you, you got the little stick shift. I felt cool as hell. And then my brother had a 10-speed, and he reminded me, nope, you're just slow. So see you later. See you later.
I had
alligator.
A Kuahara, which is similar to a BMX. So yeah, it was mountain bike off road because we didn't have. Growing up where I did,
y'all got a shift. What?
We were right on the edge of nowhere, of undeveloped land. So yeah, we were riding in trails and up steep, mountain faces and stuff. We were not riding on paved streets very often.
You had one of those bikes too. I don't think we had the same one though, because like I said, I just had the one shifter and like the 5 gears, so it was just a giant.
One like
it's just the same shifter that you always have with your thumbs, but this was what it was. Is it was a cable, like it was a cable tension thing. You just pull it that far, and then it's 1, that's 2, it's 3, it's 4. All right, so Wild Saffron, and that's why he has MS.
Right?
Did that all the time. You were cool. I mean, I was not cool biking into town 5.5 miles. I will say this, though. God damn, did I have some good legs when I was younger. And then they died on me. At least I got my miles. All right, so...
miles in them. Yeah.
Let's see here. Caught up with all those. So yeah, we the title of today's show is not on MLK Day, and that's because of an hour 2 story. So we probably have to get into some of this stuff.
We should start talking.
And I do have a couple of these I want to talk to you about because they're happening in your neck of the woods. One in particular, I think the first one. I have one that I'm going to enjoy laughing at just because. We've been talking about people like protesting and stuff earlier. I said, I didn't want to show. Well, I've got one where we have that behavior, but it's nothing to do with like illegal immigrants or whatever. It's a tried and true one that's always fun to watch. Somebody's opposed to somebody else hunting, and the way they go about it is going to be fun. And then we've got a fun. I almost feel like I have to open the page on stream for the becoming Chinese thing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. You've definitely got to show that. That's a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun. But anyhow, first off, in Canada, and I'm not making this up. This is in. Let me make sure I have the right place. Scarborough.
Yes.
Scarborough,
Ontario.
Scarborough, yes. Ontario. The Canadian police have arrested, and again, this isn't a joke. Patel, and Patel for robbery. They arrested 5 Patels for robbery. Five people from Scarborough, ranging from 29 to 45 years old, all with the same last name, were found at the scene and arrested without incident. In what? What did they...
My guess is arson. Or extortion.
Robbery in Middlesex County. I don't know. It just says robbery, but it doesn't tell me what. Everybody was charged with robbery, theft, and mischief under $5,000. Mischief. The accused have all been released from police custody and scheduled to attend the Ontario Court of Justice in London on February 26th. They got to go all the way to England? Damn.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll bet you it is an extortion case.
All right, here we go.
Put it that way, but I'll bet you anything it is.
I was going with this one because it was covering
framed the charges.
It was covering the 5 Patels part, which I found the most amusing. Like I feel like when you've got 5 dudes all with the last name of Patel, how do you not, as a cop, be like, is that a royal flush? Like, they're all the same suit? Which one of them's the queen? Just curious.
Yeah. You're unfortunately, Los Federales, you're over there on the East Coast. It's
also known as Scarlanca. I didn't know you'd call it Scarlanca. God, I pray one of them was my coworker. I don't like him, says Brian. Okay. Kaiser Pine. Ah, yes, Middlesex. Right between bad sex and good sex. And obviously nowhere near great sex. But let's be honest, it also isn't horrible sex. Oh, dear Lord. All right, so what is it? 5 individuals were located at scene and were placed under arrest. Yeah, 5 individuals, right. Devin Kumar Patel, Yogi Shlakur Kumar Patel. Dude, every single one of these people has Kumar in their name. Bhavin Kumar Patel.
Family name?
Middle Kumar. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Why is the 4th one Middle Kumar? I feel like the 3rd one should have been Middle Kumar. Bhavin should have been before. And then, okay. So, Devang Kumar, Yogesh Kumar, Bhavin Kumar, Middle Kumar. And can you guess what the last one's name is? And they're all Patel for their last name. Ricky Patel.
Oh, okay. Ricky works too.
All right. So we have Bavlin, we have Davgan Kumar, we have Yogi Kumar, we have Baba Baboosh Kumar, and Bob. Like what?
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the others. Have all been charged under the criminal code. I want to know what though. Scarborough is a 76.6% non-white with 33% of the population. I don't care about any of these things. What was the crime? What did they do? I just know they...
Well, like you said, What were the charges?
What are the charges? I just know they've been charged with like doing these things. Where did they? We're calling them like thieves. We're saying they committed robbery. What were they? Who did they stick up? I don't know. Either way.
I don't know.
So the funny part is let me get this straight. Patel, and Patel will be represented by the law firm of Schumer, Schwartz, and Sieben. So.
Yes.
So, all right. And nobody has committed a crime. Okay, go bye-bye now. Dear
There
Lord.
you go.
Dear Lord. I guess that's not completely wrong, says Brian. What? Same difference, really. What? I've had some pretty bad sex in my life, Johnny. Wait a minute. I had some pretty bad sex in my wife. Johnny just sat there. See, he was trying to say life, though,
I know.
and make it about me.
Yeah.
Just so it's hard feeling bad for somebody when that happens. I guess that's not completely wrong, Kaiser. You feel? Yeah. I hope you're doing good, Kaiser. Hope you're feeling well. Maybe you'll even join this lady on. Are
Yes.
you like? Do I dare say you're streaming tonight, or is that like a kiss
I
of
am
death?
definitely. I said I would stream on Friday. I said I would definitely do the Monday show, and I will. And I am. Rather.
You said we'd do the
Yes.
wheelbarrow
So,
this
yeah,
weekend,
you
and guess
guys,
what didn't happen?
Brian, Kaiser, y'all be getting your invites.
Sandy Squatch, afternoon, kiddos. Afternoon, Sandy.
Hello,
Was it
Sandy. How
last
you
week, I
doing?
think, that Sandy joined us? Like we went long and we're shutting down. She's like, I'm finally getting here. And we're like, and I'm going home. Like, I
Was
felt
that
horrible.
Sandy or was it?
I don't know if
was it
that,
MSO?
I don't think it was
thought it was
MSO.
MSO did
I
that.
know it wasn't Lexi. I just can't remember who it was.
No.
All right. But yes, so we have the Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo stuff. If you like supporting the show, great, cool. We're ahead
and
to
thank you.
February. What? Oh, yes. Please
Oh,
and
just
thank you.
please and thank you. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to.
The
I don't want to
Canadian
step on
accent.
you. I'm a big alpha bearing or overbearing. Excuse me. I can't even speak straight. Overbearing alpha male. I get my own way, and I just
That's, yeah.
sometimes big dogs
Okay.
bark. Roof. Like I don't. By the way, if anyone
Looking
goes,
forward
Johnny
to it.
thinks he's an
Yay!
alpha male. Like no. Again, you don't know what sarcasm is. I regularly ride in a wheelchair. I've got linguine noodle legs that are al dente stiff. It's not good.
Well, the arms though. I'm
Oh yeah, dude.
chest.
Yeah, dude. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe
That's
me.
a whole nother
Believe me,
issue.
I've noticed how much you appreciate those. Where you're like, ooh, look at those arms.
It's funny. A stoner thought, but if we put your uber fit arms and shoulders with my uber fit legs, we've got an almost fit body.
I don't know any other way that we could combine that, like genetically speaking, other than producing a kid. And I've kind of.
No, I don't think that'll happen. That
Johnny isn't a big dog, right? That's what I'm saying. Alpha bearing, over male indeed, right? I am over male. I wanted to be medium male.
over male.
I wanted to be medium male. I definitely don't want to be rare male because then I'm pink on the inside, and that's just weird. I hate myself. All right. Okay. So, God, today is fun. Thank you for being part of it. Woman drove her car into the water. So we have a water rescue. This is one of my big fears, I would say. I know yours are, well, really just riding on airplanes and falling from the sky are kind of related. So I don't know if maybe we should count those as two. But like, for me, the big like, oh my God, terrified thing would be the idea of floating into space, just endlessly floating into space. And then probably after that, I would say that fear I never really have to confront, by the way, because I've never been in an airlock with the risk of drifting out into space. But this one is probably the biggest one. Drowning scares the crap out of me. And like of all the ways that you could be in a drowning situation, being in a vehicle that's in the water is probably the largest. And I believe they rescued this lady and nobody was seriously injured. I still don't know how her car got into the water, but we're going to catch up with it as it's in the water. Like 4 dudes and a Navy rescue swimmer like dove out to save this chick.
So she was in
Oh, dude.
the car?
Yeah, she's in the car. The car just went over some sort of embankment and into the water, possibly, I'm guessing, this way, and it drifted out that way. I don't know.
Well, yeah, with the tide.
Why are you like, why didn't she roll down her windows or something else? Like,
Well,
the
if it's
idea
electric and the engine's already underwater.
that...
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Sweet Coolio,
No
man.
idea. It's
What?
better that he's breaking the window from the outside. The glass will go in. Not that it matters. It's going to float out anyways when it sinks. But,
Alrighty.
yeah.
She
So she just drove off the road.
She was told to dip her headlights. Oh, no. Hooters is saying she tried to... Okay, so this lady's doing this deliberately if what Hooters is saying is true.
Oh, it was a deliberate thing. Okay.
Hey, go to the back! Johnny, climb to the back! Go to the back! Go to the back!
Go to the back!
Go to the back! Watch your hands! Watch your hands! Watch your hands! Hey, hey! It's okay. It's all right.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
How did this happen?
Dude, you
All
don't
right,
need
how
to
did
go
this-
jumping in now?
I love this. You missed the lady feeling, oh my gosh, how did this happen? Like, I got to go back to that. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
How did this happen?
It's okay.
Well, I'm going to go out on a ledge and I'm going to assume she drove into the water. I'm
Wild
guessing...
thing. Was she texting?
I'm guessing with the amount of like water that's been upset here, the way it's got everything, I'm gonna go with she didn't drive in like a boat entrance.
No.
She better hope those aren't ICE agents.
But she's teetering right on the ledge there. You can see where the sand ledge just drops off. You can see him behind her.
Well,
I'm
she's
pointing like you guys.
no.
can
This
all
is
see.
this is disruption in the water. You can see it changing.
No,
its-
I know, but look on the other side of the vehicle. You can see the ledge where there's sand, and then it's a drop off.
Did you open it?
Again, this is and that.
Why is
seems
she throwing boxes out?
I don't know. I guess like she can't live without whatever's in there. No, save my picnic. Look, if I die today, I die
okay.
today. But these deviled eggs are not going down with me. But they do go down easy.
So, yeah, okay. So it looks like she did it on purpose. How can we word it right for them? But apparently she was fighting the guy that managed to break in there, saying, I don't want to be here anymore. So, yeah. So that's why it's taken so long.
Oh.
He got in, but she's fighting him. She doesn't want to get out.
Digger, that car is floating. There's no sand to stand on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the car.
On the
the car
other side,
disturbed-
you can see-
No, again,
Yes, where your mouse is.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
part of
Yeah, you
this.
see that
It-
lighter?
that's the current, and it's because the car
Uh-huh.
probably disrupted some sand and sediment back here before it started drifting out into the
Okay.
deeper water.
I thought
And
it
it's
was
just
the
going
ledge.
with the current. It's just
Okay.
going with the current. The car is moving along
Okay.
the exact same trajectory it is, so I'm going to say it's just the sediment in the water
Okay,
going out
just
with the
way
current.
it-
Oh,
Wait,
Jesus.
look.
Hold on, under the seatbelt.
Oh, poor lady.
Why are they throwing her crap
I'm
out?
guessing she packed her freaking car to leave this dude, if what we're being told is correct. Attempted sewer slide. Yeah, that's what we're hearing. It's an attempted
Yeah.
sewer slide. And I'm guessing she had her car packed. Like her bags are packed, she's ready to go. Her husband's a beater maybe, I don't know. She'd like to wake him up to say goodbye, but she's leaving on a jet plane. She didn't make it, so she don't know if she'll be fuck, I can't go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
It went to the wrong
Yeah.
way. It's hard to do driving your car into a lake into leaving on a jet plane, okay? This is a degree of
Right,
difficulty.
yeah.
So,
It is.
she tried to unalive herself. Yeah, that's drifting sand that got kicked up. I know, that's what I'm saying. Sewer slide by sinking car. That sounds awful. It does sound awful. It also sounds very much like nobody can get in to stop you. And I'm guessing, like I said, had this pact. I don't know what he could have done, but whatever he did made her decide, screw it. I'm just done.
Who's he?
Guessing some horrible boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Like suddenly one of these guys is her ex-boyfriend?
That's at least what we're being told. You can run, but you cannot hide diggers, says Officer Krupke. Well,
hello, Officer
somebody,
Krupke.
Who was it earlier? Let me go back in the chat. Alexis Prime, the car's floating.
Water's wet. There be gators in it. So she didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, this is why I have a glass breaker on my keychain. I don't think I have one on my keychain, but I have a glass breaker on a couple of my knives. Like, I used to always have one with me when I was out doing DJ stuff. Like, if I ever came across a car or something, I could help if I had to pop the windshield for him.
Actually, I just got one for my purse. Or for my keychain. I've got one on my purse.
Wild Saffron. She floored it and yelled, "I ain't door dashing no more."
That's it. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, dude. So I'm guessing that's why I was making fun of it, but I'm guessing that's why they're throwing stuff. I'm guessing there's stuff in the way of them getting to her. It sounds like she's pretty like hell-bent for leather on just staying in her seat, might even have it buckled still. And just going down with the ship, and you dare to stop me, you coming with me?
Yeah.
At least all her clothes are getting washed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's going.
Yeah, especially since the frickin' windshield whatever back here is gone. If there's a hole in the front, because I think he kicked a hole in the front, now the air can move in there easily. This thing can fill a lot easier.
Yeah.
Los Federales just booked my trip to Cancun. Sweet. I can't wait. Well, congratulations, Los Federales. I hope you have a wonderful time in Cancun. I've never been, probably never will be because it's warm. I mean, I'd like
Who needs Cancun when I live where I live?
See, this is what she keeps doing to me. Who needs Cancun when I live where I live? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You want to go somewhere, Johnny? You could just come here.
Hey.
Is she wrong? No. Am I considering it? Yes. Why? Because fucking, I've got no love. I've got no love for the government in this state or everything else. So at the very least, I might have to just not be Minnesotan anymore. We'll
yeah,
see
that's kind of the thing. Like if I have, I get it. You've got the child, so we go where the child is, but it's Minnesota, dude.
I'm thinking North Dakota sounds doable. I don't know. You can always visit Chipotle. Why? I don't want to visit Chipotle. Why would I want to visit Chipotle? I'm going to get my Japan plane tickets in a few weeks. Yes, Brad, I heard about that. I thought the whole Japan thing was a project on the burner and like, hopes and dreams, candies and nuts, cookies and butts, whatever. And to hear that it's actually coming together for you, like, glad to hear that.
That's awesome.
To hear that. All right, so yeah. So what we're hearing
I get to live vicariously through you guys. You understand that? I will want some, stories about how wonderful it was and the food and shit. Because I'm gonna live vicariously through that shit.
Just send her a fuck ton of Pocky. She's never had it. She has no idea what she's missing.
Pocky?
Pocky. P-O-C-K-Y, Pocky.
Right.
Pocky,
Okay,
Pocky,
yeah.
Pocky, Pocky, Pocky. Pocky sticks are great. I don't know why you... Shut up. Anyways,
I don't know. I've never thought to try and eat a hockey stick. That's
not hockey.
usually-
Pocky. Pocky.
I don't know.
P-O-C-K-Y.
It's really weird.
P-O-C-K-Y. Don't you dare deny. P-O-C-K-Y. Pocky. Try before you deny, my man.
I'll pick Johnny up a hentai novel. Good.
I don't need that. You know what? How about you have a great time? That's all you need to do for me. You have fun, sir. That's all the reward I need for your vacation. You have a great time. You spare me the hentai novel if you don't mind. I would I'd appreciate that.
In Trump's America, would you be allowed to bring it back?
A hentai novel? Probably. I don't know.
Isn't hentai
well,
for
No, it
sexy,
depends. Like this is
explicit, sexy stuff.
yeah, but like they're not gonna go through every item in your luggage. Like if they scan your luggage, they're gonna see there's a book. They're gonna be like, well, that's clearly not dangerous. That's clearly not a problem. They're not gonna be like, all right, sir, open the luggage. We have to inspect this novel for its contents.
Well, no, I was thinking more like a spot search.
You think he's
Sort
just
of
gonna
thing.
keep it on him?
Well, he's a black dude.
What does that have to do with it?
Back into, well, according to you guys' media, a black dude in America is getting slighted all over the place and mistreated and shit. And I'm thinking that would be the person.
They're not going to rummage through his luggage on the off chance he has something. So
check people. I watch the Border Patrol show. They spot check people all the time.
Oh man. I love you so much, and the fact that your government doesn't make you like live under constant adult supervision is both beautiful and amazing to me. I just
well, remember, my government wouldn't take my 4 pieces of federal government issued ID as proof of who I was. I also needed people to vouch for me. Their own ID, 4 different types of their own ID, wasn't good enough. So yeah, my government will let it's kind of backwards.
so they make all the IDs, but they don't trust
China.
Oh yeah, we got to get to that too. So, all right, let's finish this up. This only got like 30 seconds left. So yeah, I think that's kind of...
So did they manage to get her out at least?
Yeah, I believe she was rescued just fine with the help of a Navy like rescue swimmer. Like I think one of oh, now it's hitting the bottom.
God.
It just hit the bottom.
Yeah.
That's why it upended a bit and went over.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
And now we going down again.
Yeah, you can see it's tipping.
Look. I hate to be.
Yeah.
I hate to be a dick.
Wow.
I hate to be a dick. I'm gonna rewind it just a second. Let me be clear about one thing.
Hey, move!
This lady does not need to be screaming the fucking blow by blow, play by play she's doing. Oh, it's flow. Oh, it's going down. You move like, lady. Either get involved or the hell up. All right, because it's not the lady taping it or filming it. I'm surprised at the fact that I haven't seen anyone else with their camera out. It's gotten to the point with protests and everything else. I expect to see at least 3 or 4 people like this. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. At any event too, not just like a bad thing or a protest or whatever, civil unrest. Like
Everywhere.
freaking, oh, I'm out at the club. Oh, look at me, I'm out at the club. Oh, I don't know about other people, but if I had this little brick in my frame of view everywhere I went all the time, every day, I could not put it down because then it would feel wrong. Like I would feel out of place. And I feel like that's probably true for other people too. And the bad thing is they opted to keep the screen in. And that's just, oof. I like my disconnecting time.
I need to pull out, we don't want to miss it, but Dad Dazzler had a really great suggestion for Brian to bring in back the hentai for you.
Yeah, I see that.
Wrap it in the Epstein list and they won't see it. And that's very true. Very, very true.
I also love Kaiser's comment.
Like,
I'll take it if Johnny won't take it. For research. For my novel.
Research, right?
Don't ask questions.
Right? I missed that one.
The advantage of all 3 on the screen. That is one thing. That is one thing why I want to expedite, whether it's you to me or me to you or whatever. I really want to see you look at the wall.
Yeah, no, I would. Oh, I think that might be too much.
Because I've seen you share your screen, and that looks like utter chaos compared to this. Because like everything gets its own full screen.
It's so simple. I've got YouTube chat, I've got Rumble chat, and I've got us in
You've got 8 million windows and tabs, and you can click through them all, and it's all in one hodgepodge screen. This is the same setup. It's just they're broken into individual screens, and it functions so much better.
I've got three windows open.
And it's a little nicer on my GPU. And,
yeah, well,
don't have to. Be a dick. All right, that's how I watched this show. Oh, Johnny had a good one. Hey, Digger went off screen. Nah, Al's fucking that dog. Yeah, Al's
oh shit. Thank you, Rex.
I gotta find a way to boost the audio on this. I swear I picked it up every bit that I could for Al. It's just so quiet. Meanwhile, my mic gets bumped and it picks it up like you wouldn't believe. All right, people around me are so confused. Brad needs to hit up Japan 7-Eleven. The food there is better than most restaurants. Have you been to a Japanese 7-Eleven?
I've seen videos of people going into Japanese 7-Elevens. Are they? I might be mixing them. They're the ones that you need to scan to be allowed to go in the store and everything. And then as you walk out, it just tallies up everything that you got and it takes it off your. It's really interesting, kind of creepy, and I don't like the amount of control.
Matthew Q, listen to Mr. Multi-Monitor Bragger here. Like, no,
right?
I'm always impressed. Or not impressed, I should say. I'm always curious to see whether or not people are impressed. But I'm always curious to see whether or not people are overwhelmed or impressed with the monitor setup. Like, for example, I've shown this monitor wall to people, and they're like, I can't even. I've shown pictures of it to people, and they're like, I can't even. And then I've, like, my brother, for example, who flies planes and various other things, he sees it, he goes, oh my God, this is cool. And I'm like, right? He's like, actually, yeah, if you could like fold the monitors in, it's almost like a full simulator. I'm like, right? And he's like, it's crazy how much stuff you can have going at once and how many things you can manage simultaneously. And he's been in broadcast production and stuff like that. So he's like, so this is the perfect setup because you have your stream thing right there. You've got your source material over there. So when you cut to your source material, you know where you're at on the video. You've got the chat screens. Like, it's all brilliant. That's great. That works. That's a very nice setup. I'm like, thank you. I've seen other people do it their way, and I'm not saying there's a right way or my way is the right way. I'm just saying my way makes so much sense to me, and everybody else is like, I'm so overwhelmed. And then I see what they do, and I'm like, you realize you're adding like 8 or 9 extra steps to what I do to do what you do. Like, for example, people are like, oh, I can't do that. I need my 2 screens, just the one that plays the video, and then the other one will have my my OBS and my chats, and I just have to flip around them and click between them. And I'm like, right. Or you could look to the right. Like, that's just, it's what it, you know what? It's not important. Do you know why the stores are called 7-Eleven? I don't know why they're called 7-Eleven.
I have no idea.
What are you taking a picture of? Why are you taking a picture?
Because I don't understand what's wrong with this.
I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm saying it's accomplished smoother and easier my way. That's all. Okay. You're Johnny. So very, I think cool. Oh, you're cool. No, I'm not.
7 days a week, 11 hours a day.
7 days a week, 11 hours a day. I did not know that. Kobe beef didn't score 71 points in one game. I don't know what that means. Japan has Kobe beef, super famous and expensive. I love a good high quality meat product.
Giggity.
Speaking of which, I gotta get a hold of my dad, and I gotta be like, hey, mom told me to get a hold of you, so I can get my hands on this freaking beef bacon. I want to take pictures. I want to like live stream it to you of me eating the beef bacon, and I can tell you how it tastes so much like bacon, and you can look at it and you'd be like, but that's beef. Originally, we're open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Meat products for a meat market. There's no meat market. There is no meat market. There's zero.
You read it.
No.
You read it. Yeah.
I'm getting the meat product from a meat market, and I don't. That's the thing. Cool. Like I asked my mom, like, where is this meat market? And she's like, talk to your dad. He'll get it for you next week. So apparently it's some like speakeasy, like underground, like black market meat market. And I guess I can't go. So I'm going to make my dad do it.
You need to wait and see, or wait and have them deliver it to you. You can't just.
Oh, there's a whole
Pick it up
news story
yourself?
on the car. Holy crap, with actual interviews. Why did you put that?
Continue.
Then why didn't you put that in the freaking thing? You jerks. You jerks. Also, it was in my feed here that on when I pulled up the YouTube thing. I just want to tell people I really, really enjoyed watching MXC. We should go back and watch that more sometime. Otherwise,
Yes,
I'm going to do that in my free time.
fun.
I really love that.
Yeah.
I love that for two reasons. One, I love MXC. Two, Takashi's Castle, the show it's based off of, is actually an entire like game show, prize show, whatever show that was centered around the fact that the host was I don't remember his first name, but his last name is Takashi, and he's a very famous Japanese actor. He's in Johnny Mnemonic as the head like Japanese yakuza guy in the movie in there. And so he's had a lot of very famous roles. He was a very big actor, especially in the early 90s and late 80s, and he's huge in Japan. Okay. And so they made a show around him. Like the guy got his own literal that's the whole thing. So I love watching that because I've seen 3 or 4 different Japanese movies with him in it. It's so nice. Underground meat markets are the best. I know this Johnny guy. No, you don't, Matthew Q. No, you don't. Hidden Ranch beef bacon. Don't ask, just enjoy. What's Hidden Ranch beef bacon? Are you saying cover the beef bacon in Hidden Valley Ranch? Or are you making an advertisement for Hidden Ranch beef bacon? Don't ask, just enjoy.
Yeah.
It could go either way. All I know is beef bacon's great. Shut up. What?
Los Federales. I'm all about the original Iron Chef. Right? Iron Chef. And Cuison. It's Squeeze-On, I think. Every single time to talk to the chefs who are judging. Squeeze-On. My brother and I loved that show. Holy fuck. We loved it. Had no idea what they were saying. We learned very little about preparing food. But my God, Iron Chef.
Okay, that's vaguely related to what we're talking about, but I did have a thought because at first I didn't understand how that was related to what we're talking about. I really feel like I need to make a sound drop for you where someone just goes, squirrel! And then you hear someone shoot, they did, they're doing clay pigeon shooting, and they'd be like, pull, and then squirrel.
It's the same era as MXC, and it was ridiculous.
Right.
TV game show. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it totally fit.
We got it caught up eventually. I don't know that we need to cover this with the Virginia Beach Good Samaritans thing. Let's see though if there's anything new. If it's just, it looks like it's
Act fast. Then at your side, Cheyenne Pagan tells us about this daring rescue.
This all unfolded just after 1 p.m. along Shore Drive. This is where several people jumped into action to help.
A lot of people don't know this, but Cheyenne Pagan is a Jew.
Save a life.
Video tonight shows the dramatic moments as they unfolded in the Lynnhaven Inlet. 4 Good Samaritans rushing to save the driver of this black SUV before it went completely under. That included Jeremy Way.
Just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
The aviation rescue swimmer has been in the Navy for 17 years. He was having lunch with a friend at Bubba's when
What the heck was that?
What is that?
Lab threw more cheese for 100 bits.
I was literally reading Mr. Q talking about made some Polar sausage strips with blue cheese, and suddenly there's cheese all across the screen.
Well, I'm listening to the story about Bubba's seafood restaurant. We need more cheese. I really wish the stickers and the stuff that we have with Twitch that we could implement for Rumble and YouTube.
Yeah.
I really wish that, because I feel like this show would be even stranger, zanier, and more fun if people were
If everyone had.
And they squeak. This is clearly a new thing. Oh, great. We might be close to a hype train. I better clear this up in case that starts. This is clearly a new thing with Because they've had aimable stickers, they've had stickers with the sound drops, all that. Now we've got like action stickers where they like fly in and fill the screen. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah,
Polish
cool.
sausage with
Eugene
blue
Stoner,
cheese.
good to see you.
I don't know how I feel about
In a
that.
minute.
I am getting me some bacon wrapped Polish sausage this Thursday.
Wild answered you. She said about the Hidden Ranch beef bacon. What the fuck? There, that
Sushi.
fits with the seafood story. She says, imagine some Hidden Valley Ranch on a strip of juicy beef bacon. Also, nobody knows where to buy the beef bacon. The beef bacon ranch is hidden. What the hell?
Rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies. Everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wahey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Thank you very much for that. Hype train level
Well
1,
done.
50%.
I kind of heard that.
Did Twitch staff
Assuming
smoke
that
crack
was nucleatic.
and say that's a good idea? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was nucleatic. More than likely.
Yeah.
Yep, that was nucleatic. More than
Yep,
likely.
okay.
More than likely.
Yeah, I just barely hear it. But
What are you gonna do, man? I don't make the rules here. I just work here.
oh, it works.
I really wish you could hear these though, because these ones
I can
say,
hear some of them. Wah, 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 wah.
yeah, but they say, "Wee, incoming duckies," and then they whack, 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 whack.
No, I don't hear any of that.
76% of the way through level 1. Apparently, just having fun with the new. Apparently, just having fun with the new stickers is probably going to get us over level 1 of this hype train to level 2. 89%. All of this goes towards our February 2nd goals, keeping the show ahead. Thank you so much for that. The stickers are fun. Hope you're having fun with them.
Look at all the wieners.
Now let's let this go for a bit. I might just tune down the audio on this if they keep throwing stickers and just let the stickers cover it.
I'd already been taking my phone and my wallet and my knife out of my pocket. Once I confirmed there was a person, and I just dove right in.
He, along with 3 others, bravely jumped in despite the frigid temperatures. Way says when he swam up to the SUV, the woman behind the wheel seemed distraught.
I told her to unlock it. And she was like, no, I'm not unlocking it. I don't want to be here. I told her, like, we've all been there, just unlock it. She no longer.
We've all been there. Right. You've run away from a life that you can't stand to the point where you drove into the water and to wait for pedestrian. We've all been there. Every Tuesday, the dock is busy with people driving to the ends of their existence. No offense, man. I don't think we've all been there.
Somebody fought in the minibus. Somebody fought in the minibus.
Her could unlock it. She tried picking it with her fingers and tried to unlock the door, but it wasn't working.
People from the dock were throwing items to help. The other rescuers could be seen trying to break the windshield and back window. The man in the back manages to climb in and crawl through the entire vehicle to help get her out. Just as it begins to sink.
The car was completely underwater. She finally came out, and I did some kind of what I've always been taught, some rescue swimmer techniques. Threw her in a cross chest carry, threw her on my hip, and swam towards the
Slipped a ditch.
And the other gentleman, I don't know what he does or what he did, but he's the real reason she's there.
Everyone was rescued from the water, the driver
we don't
included.
have a
I was
whole lot
holding
of
her the whole
songs
time,
that
trying to
feature the
console her,
cowbell.
tell her that
I
it's
gotta
okay.
have more
Like,
cowbell.
everything happens for a reason. Like, mental health's no
Yay,
joke.
cowbell.
We've all been there. Got her out of the water, got myself out of the water, out of the boat, rather. That was it. EMS took care of her after that point.
Way says his motto in the military is so others may live. And tonight, despite the scrapes and bruises, he's grateful to have lived by that.
That's the way I've been raised, both in the military and out of the military. Help whenever you can.
The driver and 2 of the Good Samaritans were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. In Virginia Beach, Cheyenne Pagan, 10 on your side.
Saint Aaron. We've all been there. See, you can even carve your initials into the dock.
Oh man. Okay, so
Carve your initials in before or after you drive off.
Brooks was here. Oh man. that's something in that. I gotta clean that bowl out.
It was Kraken Slapping that subscribed. There we go. I've just barely heard something about a cowbell. So Kraken Slapping.
You're right. I have to get to that. I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me. Kraken Slapping with a Prime subscription. 15 months. Currently on a 1-month streak. Thank you so much. Kraken Slapping.
Nice.
Cowbell coming in for you. Moo.
Hey, King Kong.
Oh, that second one's gonna have to wait a minute. Dear Lord. Oh man. That was bad. That was bad.
Mm.
Oh. Ooh. The great Canadian owl at it again.
Yes.
Okay. Let's excuse me. Oh boy. No, don't chip in while I'm coughing my ass. It's fine. It's fine.
No, that's totally cool.
That's
I'm trying
cool.
to see about the chat. I actually went back and just played back a couple seconds. It's funny. I can hear the as long as I'm willing to wait for the delay, I can hear the sound effects perfectly well on YouTube.
Seems like that's gonna be weird for you. Like really weird.
I think I'll just struggle along.
Oh, that hype train's gonna finish at level 2. I'm gonna have to wait a while before I attempt to do anything. Like my eyes are watering. I gotta clean that out.
St. Caesar's Spotted Dick is our studio sponsor this month. And they specifically say, though I don't know why, they are herpes free. So St. Caesar's Spotted Dick, lovely little dessert if you're just, have the munchies or whatever, and no worries, it is completely 100% herpes free. So St. Caesar's Spotted Dick. You can find them at Johnny's Exotic Meat Market.
Oh, how dare you!
Not meat, but you can find them.
That's not
there.
true at all. These are blasphemous lies, you harlot. Oh man. Oh dear Lord. My goggles are fogging up.
Oh no. Mr. Q comes in to save you. He's got, what do you call a cow that doesn't want to be milked? A milk dud. Haha. Can you talk yet?
Bow dried on the vine. I was trying to come up with another cow pun.
Oh. Have a spoon of St. Caesar's Spotted Dick, Johnny, says Wild. Is
No.
Spotted Dick good for coughing? I don't
think so.
realize. Oh.
It's like a thick pudding with an almost bread-like consistency, from what I've understood.
Much like a bread pudding with raisins in it and some icing on top. I should make some.
Bread pudding or spotted dick?
Spotted Dick. I've got raisins.
I call them my little ladybugs.
No, I don't have any ladybugs. I've got actual raisins. Sultana raisins.
Oh, St. Aaron, you need to get, I don't know who they need to get in touch with because I took the money like a complete irresponsible person, but I don't know who you would contact to ask how much is it for the herpes-induced spotted dick.
The show sponsor is St. Caesar's Spotted Dick, so I would get in contact with him. Would be my first port of call. Lab Glass also wanted to highlight the product. He thought this was a good product to highlight. Very tasty. Apparently sells well.
Ever had blood pudding? No, but I've heard about it, and it sounds interesting. It's just, well, it's like pig's blood, right? Just like boiled, like cooked up. You ever cooked a steak, Lanny?
Yeah, no. I'm just wondering, blood pudding. I can't remember. I'm having a hard time remembering what a blood pudding is. That's why I'm looking confused.
Here, I'll grab it for you. I
okay.
got multiple screens. It's easy to research.
I see. Hey, trucker, good to see you.
Black
you
pudding.
Can get free herpes there. Where?
Oh, a traditional blood sausage called black pudding, but it's called black pudding. I looked up blood pudding, and all that comes up is blood sausage.
Lab coming in. Whoa. Blood sausage. Let's just stay away.
Let's see. Black pudding is a traditional blood sausage from the UK and Ireland made from pork or beef blood, fat like suet, cereal grains, oatmeal, or barley, and spices, often served as part of a full breakfast, but also used in other dishes. It's a savory, savory, earthy, and rich sausage that is pre-cooked and typically sliced and pan-fried, grilled, or baked.
Okay. Is there any benefit to eating the blood once it's been cooked? Like, I know there's supposed to be health benefits to eating.
You're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea.
Okay.
Spices are onions, pepper, mace, and other herbs. You put mace in it? Ingredients are mixed and stuffed into a casing, then boiled. It's sold pre-cooked, so it only needs reheating. Common cooking methods include slicing, frying, blah, 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 blah. How it's eaten, recipes vary by region. But this is the sausage itself. Can be crumbled into other recipes, served with sauces, or added to appetizers.
That Desert says it's nice if you fry it.
Nutritional value. What is the nutritional value? On the flip side, it's rather high in calories, 297 kcals and 22 grams of fat, which is 8.5 grams is saturated per 100 grams. It also contains 2-3 grams of salt. So it's not super duper great or bad. Just meh.
Okay. It's just meh. Blood sausage. What is a gay porn horror movie? that is a good.
It's
good
black pudding, Johnny, and it's horrible. Well, black pudding is the sausage thing. So horrible eating one of them can give you a heart attack. Why are we looking up sausage? I don't know. Somebody asked. It's nice if you fry it. What kind of drunk bastard thought of that recipe? The answer is, let me go back up to the top. The answer to your question is Ireland.
Yeah.
It came from Ireland. Okay. Sounds like something you make when you run out of dirt for the dirt cookies. Actually, I'll say this Rexstart parody. I'll eat that before a dirt cookie. In my household, black pudding does not go on a full English breakfast.
Fair enough.
Kraken Slappin says, I've unknowingly ended up with blood sausage. I almost dare to ask why. Blood sausage, what is that? A gay porn horror movie?
That's what I was thinking. That's a great movie. Great title.
Yeah,
great
I know.
Title.
You hear that title and you immediately think of all the special effects. And you're like, oh my God, blood sausage. Let's make this movie.
Yes, I do. Gay porn horror movie. Blood sausage. Yes, please. I want in. Yes, please.
Dude, you realize anybody could clip that now, just like the blood sausage. Yes, please, I want in. Like that. And by the way, that in and of itself, that sounds like a weird request. So you want to be in the gay porn movie?
Well, no, I wanted. If I was still doing makeup, silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weird how we're gonna put qualifiers on it now.
Favorite movie I ever worked on was a gay horror movie. Called Night of the Fabulously Dead.
Yes, I've never heard of it.
And when you got bit, you weren't just a zombie; you became a flamboyantly gay zombie. It was a load of fun, and I think that would be a great, fun movie to work on.
You're saying that doesn't look appetizing to you, Digger?
Well, that looks Why is it? Yeah, it kind of looks like hockey pucks there.
Yeah, it really does. I'm guessing this is like cooked and cooked again.
I'm guessing.
Homemade black pudding.
Call it pig stick, says Dazzer.
Yeah, I'm here's what I'll say. I I wouldn't be jumping out of my chair to go get some of this. But if I'm at somebody's house and they provided me food and you told me this was what it was, and oh, dude, black pudding in the air fryer. If you love black pudding,
to be sure that it's beef and not pork. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be.
If you love black pudding, then you must try black pudding in the air fryer. Here's why I'm curious about it. Like, I've cooked plenty of like steaks, cuts of meat, whatever, browned stew meat in a pan and stuff. Like, the juices that come out and then cook and congeal into that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not sitting there going like, oh, I want to eat that. But I'm like, well, if you're telling me if somebody does, I'm not surprised. Black pudding is deep fried. Well, boiled from what I read.
Lab Glass coming in with I'm pooping.
Oh, dear Lord.
So good for you, Lavi. Good for you.
Well, it's
and Rex Start Parody. He's got an actual plot for the blood sausage gay porn horror movie. So the plot is this: guy gets a penis transplant from a serial killer.
That's horrible. I mean, it works entirely for a script, but it's horrible. So the guy's penis gives him... All right, yeah, strange. All right, then you eat haggis for lunch as well, Saffron. That I won't ever do because I can't handle the idea of eating anything's stomach, okay? Yeah. I don't care what you stuff it with. I'm not eating something else's stomach. There had to have been other parts. Are there no other parts? Well, guess I'm going to starve. When I'm dead, don't eat me, only because I think it's probably not safe with the whole MS thing. But Wild Saffron also saying, not in a movie, just take her to the gay bar. Gay bar.
Yes.
That song has been stuck in my freaking head, and she can attest to this. She has so much fun with the fact that like I'm moving around just like at the gay bar.
Everything was at the gay bar. It was awesome.
We're watching Falling Skies, which is a show that, again, as a person who has like phobias with alien invasions and stuff, this is a weird thing for me to like, but I liked the show. We never finished it, so I was interested in finishing it. You said you had liked the show, and we'd seen about the same amount. So we started from the beginning, just so we were both on track, and we were almost done with it. And I'm literally watching that. I'm like, at the gay bar. Flying spaceships at the gay bar. Like, it's just, it doesn't fit at all. Shooting skitters at the gay bar. Like, it's like, no.
Yeah. Oh, and then the medicine with their side effects. At the gay bar.
At the gay bar. Gay bar. Gay bar. Like, it's, I hate it. I hate it. And it won't leave me. All right, so yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he swallowed the fly. Perhaps he'll die. I don't know what brought us to black pudding, but yeah, there we go. Black pudding investigated and discovered. So I have a video, like I said, of Falling Skies was good. Bad. I agree, Bad Dazzer. I like Falling Skies. The problem I have with is that like I liked it more in the beginning than I am finding towards the end, because like not only do I not care for the characters in terms of the decisions they've made and the people they've become, like in some cases I'm literally like, why do we do this? Why?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Like, it just, but it's still good. I mean, I'm going to finish a cooking show with the cripple slow. I'd watch that. Here's what I'd say. If people are going to run and get me my ingredients and I just have to sit at a table, chop stuff, and put it in a pot, I can make some decent food.
MSO, I'm not allowed to answer you unless you ask it with, actually, you need to ask with money before I'm allowed to say it out loud.
Yeah, because it's not real. So if we're going to make this thing work, we have to make it work. Oh, hi, Digger. Thank you for the $2 balls deep. That means we get to roll over our five more because of our YouTube's supported stuff. So now we're down to $45 for the go. 45.
All right. Oh. Well, I'm gonna do what I apparently do a lot of, but yeah.
All right. You need me to duck you out?
Off. Yep.
Or that works.
There we go.
That works because she's going to continue to talk, so at least now we know she's here.
Yeah.
All right. So this is this video. Thankfully, they took the cuss words out. Thank you so much, person on Twitter. So apparently, like, and we're gonna get this. So people have been protesting when they see something they don't like. They protest. You know, when something you don't like comes along, you must protest. If you can't write a hippie song, you must protest. Shout out the cops till they're gone. You must protest. And now people are like, Johnny, I thought you said you weren't covering the Minnesota protest. Oh, no, this isn't a Minnesota protest. This is just a good old gal having a good old time protesting a couple of, just some good old boys trying to shoot at some birds. Well, so she, she pulled the equivalent of ISIS here. And here we go. Oh, Balls Deep with another $2. Hi, Johnny. Now, thank you, Balls Deep. I am so grateful for that, and hello to you too. And now I have to go up and change the YouTube contribution numbers because we do that here. All right, so boom, and there we go. Thank you again, Balls Deep.
I'm going to walk away without my headphones on for a sec, though. So, sorry.
MSO says, "Okay, I'll order from your rival." I don't have a rival. Having a rival requires having a business to which to order from. So, see, the cooking show is sponsored already, says Matthew Q. I don't know about that. It's all real. Don't listen to his nonsense. That's the MS talking. No, I'm the one talking. I just have MS. All right, so this lady wanted to, again, I don't know what the heck she's trying to, like, she thinks that she'll scare off the birds or something. I'm not sure. Either way, she's committed. She should be committed. Let's check it out.
Hey, bro, what kind of bird is that? Huh? What kind of bird is that? First. I think it's a leg.
Get the hell out of here! You're not welcome! Go away!
I like whoever is doing this edit. So again, you're not welcome. Go away. Is it a place, like, if you have a hunting permit and hunting is permitted in the area, I've got bad news for you. They're plenty welcome. I mean, because you don't like them there doesn't mean they're not welcome. Dear Butch Tree Hugger. Right. And I'll give this lady more credit if we find out later that she's a vegan. But I really, I don't mind people who don't agree with hunters or don't like hunting. You don't think it's okay, whatever. That's fine. You're allowed to have that opinion. Absolutely. But if you have that opinion and you also eat meat, I have a problem with you. You're not allowed to smoke detect it, right? I think I dated her years ago. Wow. Ballsy. She's coming right at us. She is coming right for us. She's coming right for us. I don't know if you had heard it, so let me do the screen share bit. Boop, boop, boopity boop.
Oh, good, yes.
And now, yep, you're back. Good. All right, so, this lady, I will admit, whoever edited this was rather brilliant, because she's telling them to off, and I edited myself, because she took out the naughty words. I'm trying to not scream naughty words. So it does cough, cough. And I love the dude. She's screaming the whole thing and it's not being edited. And the guy's like, hey, yo, what bird call is that? I love that the hunters are. She does. She sounds like a goose call or something when you edit it that way. Matthew Q, it's Chicken Lady. It's Squirrel Girl's arch rival, Chicken Lady. I don't know that she's Chicken Lady. Saint Aaron did say, I think I dated her years ago. Bad Dazzler is now saying, you made her that way. So now it's apparently his fault.
Well, yes, she is yelling, fuck off.
She is.
Chicken clucking.
She is, but somebody edited it to put it on the internet, and then to make it even funnier, they put a smoke detector chirp in front of it. So you hear a smoke detector chirp, and then she goes, cough! and like I said, the person who edited it to make it, again, work safe, I guess we could call that, did literally, because by no fault of her own, she sounds like a bird call. She's just literally, now I feel like like, you know, somebody's blowing into one end of her to get that noise to bring in all the ducks before they go shooting, you know? Like somebody like just, I don't know, in her ear, wherever, pick your place. Was it, and then, cough!
Is she mad at fishermen or?
She's mad at hunters. We're at 37 seconds, so we can find it pretty easy.
Throwing rocks at them.
Yeah, these are our gents. They're in some sort of, I'm guessing it doesn't even look like a blind. It looks like they're in some sort of, like, right by a wall at like a park. So unless this is because these chairs are here, unless this is highly illegal, like, I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, so
it looks like they're on something like a boat right at the water's edge.
Again,
those are decoys, not ducks.
Oh my God, she's throwing rocks at their decoys. She's throwing rocks at the decoys to scare them off.
Oh, God.
And those are decoys, not ducks.
And that's why they didn't respond when you yelled.
Shooting around here.
I don't want you walking around here.
Oh, this is public property.
Exactly.
Oh, God, this is
Exactly,
public
bitch.
property. Right, which means they can use it the way they want. Neither one of you has any jurisdiction here over the other.
See my point. Thanks for proving our point.
All right, look. I know nobody else is going to share this opinion with me, but I feel really, really bad for this lady. She came out of here full of piss and vinegar and a whole lot of coughery. And she has fired every cough salvo she has. And they're still standing there laughing at her. And her big justification is, this is public property. And they're like, right. Which means we as hunters have the right within certain times and seasons to go hunting on these open public wild areas like this beachfront.
Jeez.
And everything, like, she had nothing but the purest of intentions. She just wants to save the ducks. She doesn't understand how the circle of life works, and that if there's too many ducks, there's not enough food, or things like disease and malady could go rampant. And because of human population increases, wild areas have decreased, so there's just not as much room for them without causing those problems. So she wants to do something about it. First she screamed fuck off, that didn't work. Then she threw a rock at the ducks. Again, this is my thinking. So if those really were ducks, was your hope to hit one and get him, like, that'll teach him? Like, what are you doing? I'd laugh even more if they were real ducks and she ended up braining one.
Hit one?
And it just washes up dead on shore. Like, congratulations. You are such a good Samaritan. But instead they're like, those aren't real ducks. So she's been had there. Then they have this, and now she just looks defeated. Maybe it's just convenient for where I paused it. But she looks like her gloves are sliding off. She looks like a kid that comes inside.
Defeated.
Yeah. She looks like a kid that comes inside from playing out in the snow all day, but at the very, very end, they lost the snowball fight. And they know it's late, and they know they're cold, and they want their hot chalky, but they can't handle the fact that they're coming home a loser.
Don't shoot anything alive, you off.
Again, I have very, very little respect for this lady if she's vegan. Right. If you actually eat meat, don't shoot anything alive, you coughs. I'm sorry, no. Let's talk about this. There's a lot of room. This whole just don't shoot 'em stance that you have. Oh, ain't that great? What?
Sorry, the boys in the comments. Mr. Q saying you can't fix stupid even with duct tape. Dazzler comes in. No. But it does turn a no to a
They're already dead.
I don't care.
They're already dead.
I don't like shooting you off. You off.
Those birds identified as dead already.
Oh.
Again, here's my problem. This is things that I know nobody would realize this in the heat of the moment. But you're losing the argument when you're her. Screaming the way she is at two guys who, by the way, totally aren't going to stop doing what they're doing. They've put a lot of time and money into going and doing what they are financially obligated to bag a bird. And you are like throwing that at, you're not changing anyone's mind. But while they're doing it, they're laughing at you. You pose zero threat. You're changing nobody's mind. Again, I'm sorry. Just go home. You tried. You failed. You did your good deed. You tried your best. And then they immediately turn and start shooting at the seagulls. They immediately turn and start shooting at the birds.
I think they got that duck. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
They got the duck.
Rolled that.
Oh,
awesome.
Man.
Fuck you and fuck you, and then turn.
Yeah, you're right. They're in a boat. They're in a boat just up on the shore. Just a weird looking pattern on the boat. I feel like there was emotional neglect in their childhood.
She's not a happy lesbian.
a week in or out of a U-Haul rental. I have no idea.
I don't get that one. Rusty's right though. Leave the ducks alone. Kill the geese.
Deer Butch pointing out it is illegal in most states to intentionally disturb or interfere with someone lawfully hunting. Well, most of the time, and yeah, you're right, it probably is. Most of the time, though, somebody lawfully hunting isn't normally in an area that could just be happened upon by other people. And this is the other weird part. I would get it if she was coming at it from the stance of like, I walk these beaches and I don't feel safe when I hear gunshots, which, can't say I blame you there. But the whole, like, I have to save the ducks. Like, no offense. No, you don't.
And the fact that
you don't.
That they were fake. She was trying to scare off the fake ducks was priceless. But then when they panned back to the water, the ducks were all in a perfect line, perfectly spaced out. Like, there's no way she could have thought that was real.
And the ducks that she was trying to save, like you said, weren't real. The duck that came in at the end of it all, despite hearing all, and I'm wondering if that would be the more sad part, if that duck heard all of her cute, and so it came over to see what the noise was about, saw the decoys, and thought, oh, we got ourselves a sweet spot, and placow. Deer Butch pointed out, not true, there are many open to the public hunting areas. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, how many of those public hunting areas are areas that are frequented by just like hikers and again, because that would scare me, and especially in Minnesota, we have a lot of trees. But I feel like, yeah, well,
perhaps if you're hiking during hunting season, you wear bright colors.
Well,
I mean,
or you scream cough at the top of your lungs.
Right? That'll do. I just used to put my key ring with my house key and my car keys and shit on my belt loop. So every step I took, I was making jingly noises. That was fine. But her fuck off, that might work too.
Rusty Grammar has some thoughts for the leave the ducks alone lady. But Wild Saffron's comment, ha ha ha, identify as dead. Yeah, I enjoyed that. They identify as dead. The duck was waiting for her to leave so it could die too. You can get a license to hunt on state land in Michigan. That's why you should encourage your enemies to take up hiking and camouflage in November. I mean, that seems, I don't want to, that sounds like that could go horribly wrong. Let's see, Rusty Grammar. That's right, Uncle Butch. Hey, what's up? Sorry, Rusty. I've harmed a few ducks. Look, the government doesn't want you to know this, but the ducks in the park are free. You can take them home. I have 556 illegal ducks. If it's hunting season, don't walk towards the gunfire for sakes. Right? And here's where, like, I don't support hunting of like endangered species or just hunting for this, that, or the other reason. But overall, like, you guys realize, like, we raise animals to put them down to eat them. Like, if we did not have the animals to put down and eat them, hunting is how you do that. So I'm not like, it's weird to sneer your nose at one. Like, I'm sorry, if I'm going to poach my chicken before I cook it, I really can't turn my nose up at somebody blasting birds out of the sky. God knows I enjoyed a good duck hunt back in the 8-bit days, mostly because I wanted to shoot that cocky dog.
Fucking dog.
Like,
I know.
Like, I am not, a lot of people know this, I'm a huge pussy. I am not a pro animal abuse guy. I am not for animal abuse. I'm not for pet mistreatment. But that fucking dog. Just a dog.
Oh.
I've hunted with the sharks on the Great Barrier Reef. Roamed the plains of Africa with lions and Serengeti. Just a dog. He's the devil himself. Oh, I'll never forget that line from that actor, Taggart in Eureka. I will never forget
Taggart
that. Him being like, just a dog, and then just cracking in front of you. It's like, oh, that's great. That's Haitian speak, Johnny. When you get camo for Christmas, hunting is also a form of wild game management. That's what I was saying before. Mm-hmm. Hunting's a form of wild game management. But I'm just saying in general, like, if you live the first world society, if I go pick up my meat from the meat counter, you don't get to criticize people lawfully hunting. You literally don't. They put in way more work for the meat that they're bringing home to their table than you do. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. I shoot a deer, you don't hit it with your car. Yeah, those things are great too. Now here's my question, Deer Butch. Do you have any recipes on how to prepare deer that you have hit with your car? Because I don't have any of the first, and I got a whole lot of the second. So,
nice.
Like a freaking pack of them. Good thing I sped up.
God gave humans power over the animals to pet or to eat or both, and not in any order, not in any particular order. Correct. Hassan Parker, Mr. Dog Abuser, was your shot caller.
Rusty, a majority of people that hunt don't do it to kill. If anything, they'd rather not, unless they're psycho weirdos. It's management and a meal on the table. Well, look.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm just saying again, like, for me, in terms of people who get to like scoff their nose at hunters, it's like, well, then you have to be like raising and like killing your own like livestock. Like, if you're like, hey, I raise pigs. Like, I know a guy who literally, he raises his own pigs, and like, what was it, a year ago or so, he was talking to me about how it's, it's emotionally draining. You raise an animal for years, and then he, puts a 22 in its head, and then he butchers the thing. And he even says, he's like, he'll get upset about it. He'll cry. Yeah. He's like, I get upset. I get teary eyed. I guess cry is probably the best. I don't know. He'll drop a Dean Winchester, a single tear in a smoldering, sexy way. So he'll do that, and he'll live off of the pig. But it's just like, yeah, that guy can criticize you. That guy also would say, fuck you, go hunting. Johnny, this is a full English breakfast. Nobody cares anymore. You're way too late. The bit is gone, Saint Caesar. That's like if somebody ordered a pizza in like 30 minutes or less, and 3 days later you're like, hey, I've got your pizza. That's just the kind of, I don't know. Professor Tie-Dye with 100 big. This should be, why aren't they reading out? I'm going to have to look at the settings and see if something changed again. 100 bits from Professor Tie-Dye. I found out why Alucard doesn't want to be an astronaut. Cats are afraid of vacuums.
Ba-dum-bum-ching. Good to see you, Professor.
That was good. So yes, cats are afraid of vacuums. I don't think all cats are afraid of vacuums. I've seen quite a few Roombas like being ridden by cats.
Boo is she's decided she doesn't have to hide in the bedroom when I vacuum. She goes into her little her cat condo thing.
Oh yeah, no. If you turn on a legit vacuum cleaner in the vicinity of the cats in this house, it'll scare the piss out of them. They'll all bolt. But that's the thing. Like, they've got so much space in this house, the vacuum makes them go uncomfortable. They just retreat to one of the other floors, and they're like, it's not here. So
Yeah, no, my cats don't have that kind of space, so they don't have the option. They just have to get used to it. And after
Alucard hates the existence of the Swiffer. Like, I don't have a fancy Swiffer. I just have a regular Swiffer. So I just have the little pad with the joint on a stick. And in between using it, I don't keep a pad on it or anything. So it's by itself. If he gets anywhere near it, he starts like hitting it. He hisses at it. He hates the Swiffer. I don't know why. Of all the things in the world, the Swiffer, like the handle isn't heavy, so it couldn't have been like the handle fell on him once and he got spooked. Like, all it does is clean the floor, but not even all the floor, just the linoleum and the hard floor surfaces. The rug is the one they can't stand when you vacuum. They got to spend 3 hours rubbing themselves back into it. The only people that I enjoy that enjoy the slaughter need to be institutionalized. Even shooting fox or coyote kind of sucks because they were just trying to feed theirs. They weren't targeting a particular person's livestock. Right. But because people are like, oh, I hate hunting. Like anyone, you can't enjoy it. You can't do any of this other stuff. And like I said at the beginning of it, that lady sitting there like, off. Like, what if you have a population of ducks that is overpopulating? They're going to eat out the food supply, which could affect theirs and other species. So, sorry. A larger community makes it easier for diseases and illnesses to breed, especially since, again, their community might be larger, but their like native land that they can inhabit, it isn't bigger, so they've got to share it now. And I'll say this, just on a personal note. Ever since I learned that ducks rape other ducks with their corkscrew penises, I'm like, well, I understand hunting them now. It has an aroma that the cat doesn't like. Change the floor cleaner aroma, says Atomic Ray. But it's just the little dry Swiffer pads. It's not even like they're not even wet pads, not wet wipes. It's just Swiffer.
Oh, you're talking about the thing on the handle?
He hates the thing on the handle. That's what he bats at. But like when I actually use it, I put a Swiffer pad on it and I, wipe the place down and then I take the little Swiffer pad off. But they're not like wet wipe pads or anything like that you can get. They're just straight regular Swiffer pads.
Yeah. Static. They're just collecting dust sort of thing.
I don't know. I do have a second burn I've got to get in, so we'll find a good spot for that. Holy Jesus, we got 2 hours left in the show. Wow. We haven't finished our first hour stuff. So that was the lady having a fun time with the guys going out. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people. Joking aside, these guys need to file charges. She broke the law. Yeah, but like seriously, they need to file charges. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't need to file charges. You know what they need to do? Exactly what they did do. Shared the video. Shared the video.
Shared it. Yeah.
Nobody will ever recognize this lady. But there is the small hope. Somebody like, you seem familiar. Where do I know you from? Oh, yeah, you're that dumb lady that was screaming off at a bunch of hunters. And I would just love it if someone confronted her with that. You're that dumb lady that was screaming off at a bunch of hunters.
Yes.
Be fun. It'd be fun. And then every single person will take it upon themselves to tell her, they totally nailed that bird right after you left. So she's not against, she's not for it. Don't shoot the ducks. Don't harm the birds. And then the rest of her life, she'll just kind of get mildly ridiculed to be like, and be like, yes, I know. They killed a bird right after I left.
Yeah.
My windpipes did nothing to deter these animals, which says nothing about their intelligence and is obviously in no way a sign that everything that I did at that moment was useless. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Sarcasm is slipping out of your mouth. All right, so this is a rip and read. I don't know how much of this I actually want to cover because we're kind of getting behind in the time. A shark apparently mauled a surfer in Sydney, and this is one day after a boy was bitten and critically injured while swimming with friends. And I haven't been able to confirm it, but I've heard there was a third attack in as many days.
Yeah.
So the surfer, believed to be in his 20s, was in critical condition in the hospital with serious leg injuries after attack in northern Sydney, according to the police. The man was pulled from the water by members of the public who commenced first aid before the arrival of emergency services, New South Wales police stated in a statement. All of Sydney's northern beaches were closed until further notice. The attack on the North Stein beach in the suburb of... All right, no offense. When you're a beach community and you're a suburb of a town called Manly... Why wouldn't you? I'm sorry. I don't mean to nitpick. I don't want to be North Stein Beach. I want to be Manly. Welcome to Manly, Australia. I hate that that's a real thing that somebody could say to you. Welcome to Manly, Australia. It came hours after a shark bit a large chunk out of a young surfer's board. All right, so one of the 3 attacks was non-lethal, where you only got the board. The surfer, reportedly a boy around age 11, was uninjured. Oh, the beach was closed immediately. And on Sunday, a large shark bit a 12-year-old boy in the legs as he played with friends at the beach in Sydney Harbor, leaving him fighting for survival in a hospital. So, like, we've got a Jaws situation. They're learning to eat people. Like, a lot of people say, like, your body makeup and the consistency of your muscles down to the way your blood tastes and things isn't really something that appetizes a shark or whatever. They're trying. I X to doubt. It seems like they're starting to learn how chewable we are. 3 in as many months. So I guess cue the remake of Jaws down in Sydney. Although, can we do a remake of Jaws, or was like the rebooting of Jaws Megalodon?
Can you scroll back down a minute, please? Okay, stop there, please. You missed a little bit, leaving him fighting for survival in a hospital. The 12-year-old. The boy and his friends were jumping from a 20-foot rock into the water off of Shark Beach in the eastern suburb of Vaucluse. So yeah, are we surprised they named the beach Shark Beach? You'd think you'd be a little bit.
Sounds like there'd be sharks there
water.
regularly. Like, kind of like, hey, you don't get the name Shark Beach because all you have are sea turtles.
Oh, I don't know why you would call a place Shark Beach if there wasn't a bunch of sharks.
Welcome to Shark Beach. Oh, you guys have a lot of sharks? No, not a one. But we call it that because it scares them away. See, they figure anybody looking for sharks is going to come here, and they do, much like you. But then they leave, and and it's win-win for everybody. No fin soup for the sharks, and we get to go swimming just fine. Anyhow, so yeah, that boy fighting for his life. Ouch. Yeah. It's not safe to swim in the water. Sharks are attacking. Oh, this is the last one. Mass killing is not the solution. So what is the purpose of mass slaughter? This does not. Is this a video? What is the video of? So do I play the video or do we read everything?
Pretty sure you play the video.
All right. Fucking. How does this work? Do I do this? What the heck? I'm going to say this. Why did we upload it like that? All right. I think I can get by with me because of the green screen, but I think just for this segment, you're going to have to go up here because we've got all this real estate with absolutely nothing. And I can move me, but it'll look a little weird. I at least pop in.
Oh, okay. Why?
Twist.
Probably to see how much virus.
Oh wait, so they're just taking out the Canadian geese?
They're just randomly culling a bunch of Canadian geese to see if they have avian flu.
Is it too late to sign up for this task force? Matthew,
they're collecting them and breaking their wings and shit.
collecting them and breaking their wings?
Yeah, if you read the thing after.
I thought they were just shooting them, like flat out shooting them. So wait, are they breaking their wings and then turning them loose to starve and die?
No. Breaking the wings so they can't get away so that they can round them up easier. Apparently. I don't know. It was a big thing. There was actually protesters that I see.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so the gunshot that I heard was a net. Why can't we just give them some 12-gauge rounds with some birdshot and say, hasta la vista, geesey?
Well, they do that. The Richie Riches do that during the summertime.
Because of the poop on the beach?
Nearest by me, they pay a guy to come out and shoot bird shots into the air at early morning hours to scare the geese away before the Richie Riches have to go out to their cars and potentially be bombed with the shit.
Now I'm curious what shark bits. So not Straya. The Drake penis is spiraled clockwise is the counter. That way, if she wants to mate with a particular Drake, she relaxes and all is well. If she doesn't want to, you can't. Well, but I get, hey, thank you for bird anatomy I didn't need. No, but I didn't get an overwhelming urge to sit on a rocking chair and knit. What the heck are we talking about? I like lilac, soda bees. Did you cleaning attract nectar insects? Why I use pine cleaners on my floors? Beef talon floor cleaner. What the heck are you talking? Beef tallow floor cleaner. The dog would be licking the kitchen floor. I am done waiting for the Johnny Exotic Food channel only on Rumble, says Atomic Right. What? There's no exotic food channel. Instead of snakes on planes, it's sharks on the beach. Who's the British version of Samuel L. Jackson? I don't know, but it's in Australia, so I don't know if we need the British version of Samuel L. Jackson. Maybe the Aussie version, and I still don't know who that is. But yeah, I thought, so the shot was a net, and so they're all stuck under the net.
Yeah.
I know I'm supposed to feel bad for these geese, and I'm going to tell you why I don't. I've lived with the sons of bitches, and this is what you get for being raised in an environment where nobody can with you and nobody can do anything to you. And so you can go at people, whatever. You don't learn to fear the guy with the boomstick, and now we just got crates of geese.
Crates.
Are they going to actually do the wing breaking thing? I don't know that I want to watch that. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Yeah.
Well, we're not watching that. That seems so ridiculous. Like you're just putting the animal through a ridiculous amount of pain for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just, no offense, why don't you guys just kill him?
Right.
Anyhow, Atomic Ray.
Yeah.
Johnny's so out of context, LMFAO. I know I'm always out of context. That's why I've tried starting up at the top of the chat and reading my way down. It still doesn't help. It's better than butt stuff, Johnny. Oh, thank you, Atomic Ray. Me reading my way down the chat is like a what are those called? Pachinko boards or whatever, where they bounce and it just never goes well. Never goes well. Why not? What instead of snakes on a plane? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why not? Because I just don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, they're culling the geese. I'm not okay.
The blurb.
What?
If you read the thing above it, above the video.
Right above it? Because there's a lot of thing above it.
Well, I've got it in front of me. So basically, the CFIA is catching wild geese. They're the same ones who culled the healthy ostrich farm.
Yeah.
Wild birds rarely die from avian flu, which is why we don't see fields of dead geese and ducks. Sure.
Right.
They've lived with this virus for generations. Through natural exposure, some get sick, some don't, but as a population, they've developed resilience and immunity. That being said, they're just culling more than 100,000 birds at once, at a time, just destroying entire flocks of wild birds, just in case.
Mr. Q. Oh, they will kill them. Oh.
They will kill them eventually, yeah. The conditions these animals are kept in: no sunlight, they've got artificial lighting, extreme crowding, constant distress, genetically uniform breeding. This is she's talking about the farming. No immune system can thrive in that environment, so of course the outbreaks happen. But yeah, they're just catching and then culling whole flocks of these things just in case.
Just in case. Well,
yeah.
I was against the ostrich culling.
Healthy animals for no end.
I hate to be a hypocrite, and I am, because I was against the ostrich culling. I thought it was bullshit. I'm okay with this one. Like, you know what?
That's why I shared it, because I knew you'd be okay with it.
You guys want to get rid of some Canadian geese? I know a couple places in St. Cloud and just the greater Minnesota area where you can round up a whole bunch of those tards. If you could just allow us, like, this is where I want to see, like, hunting in public places. I want to see people able to just walk into Silver Lake in Rochester and just lay out one of those geese. Like, they're so entitled. I just nah, it's completely legal. Just walk up with a 22 and just blow that bird's brain out and eat them for dinner. But I also hear they're probably, like, greasy and gamey. The DNR is supposed to re-release the coyotes that I catched in my live traps. I don't think they do it.
Yeah.
It sounds horrible.
It's just
don't murder the dog. All right. We didn't get to this, so I've got to try and play this one quick. This happened in Spain, a high speed, another bullet train incident. The toll of the collision is at 39 people dead, and rescue efforts are still continuing. So I don't know how many people.
Dozens of people have been killed in a high-speed train collision in southern Spain, according to Spanish police. The collision happened at 7:45 p.m. on Sunday, when a high-speed train derailed, jumped onto the opposite track, and slammed into an oncoming train. The crash happened near Ademuz, around 242 miles south of Spain's capital, Madrid. The train was carrying 300 passengers en route from Malaga to Madrid. Spanish police said...
Dude, it's getting to the point where you can't trust... And by the way, get out of here. It's getting to the point where you can't trust any mass transportation system. Right? The planes don't fly. The high-speed trains are running into each other. Mm-hmm. Let alone on time. If you can't get there by car,
is absolutely delicious.
If you can't get there by car, you gotta go. Roasted goose is absolutely delicious, way better than roasted duck and roasted pig. Let me just say, I believe you can roast yourself a healthy pig. We watched a barbecue show. Me and the lady I'm a fan of. Here, let me put you back where you belong. So we watched a barbecue show. And now that I've learned about this thing called the crackling, the crackling.
I know. I wish I had learned about that stuff before I stopped eating pork.
Oh, you can watch me eat it, and I'll tell you about it.
Looks and sounds.
It sounds
awesome.
delicious.
Yeah.
I normally wouldn't be in on that sort of thing, but I do like my crispy chicken skin, and I certainly love my turkey when it's got the right seasoning and the right flavor in the skin and the breast meat. So I think I could like some crackling, and I've never had whole hog. So here's what I don't want to,
my cousin actually, for his wedding reception, it was outdoors, and that's what they did. They roasted a full pig in a pit. It was awesome.
Johnny can't even trust his legs. Nope, really can't. Bought a ticket for a runaway train. Geese have grabbable necks, like a madman laughing at the rain.
Laughing at the rain. Little out of touch, little insane. Just easier than dealing with the pain. I love Soul Train, thank you. Or Soul Asylum.
Runaway train never going back. It just slammed into that cab. Seems like I should be getting somewhere, but the drink cart's not here or there. All right, Mossad cover up. I don't think so. I don't think this is a Mossad cover up. I think this is a high speed train went too fast.
Who was on the train?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but you got to have something. Chikaron is the go get yourself some Chikaron. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what Chikaron is.
Saint Caesar. I'm like, I don't give a shit about the ramen that Brian can look forward to in Japan. Like, I don't care. You've shared this before. Like, I don't care. Or did it just come up late and I'm imagining things?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm imagining things. I take it back.
Healthy, crispy, fat puffs need hot sauce.
Could have swore I read that already, and I don't know why it's suddenly showing back up.
I didn't, yeah.
Didn't that singer unsubscribe himself? Which singer?
159 people were injured, of whom 5 were in critical condition. Rescue efforts are...
All right, so 39. So rescue efforts are still underway, but how can you say that 100 and however are injured? Like, you don't know how many are injured.
Still underway.
Yeah, because rescue efforts are still underway. 39 people died, but... Oh, wait. Hey. Oh, we got aerial view. Oh, yeah, dude. It jumped the track and it just demolished it. I gotta say, if it was a Mossad hit, picked a nice one, because this is a high speed train or a bullet train. So these trains are going so insanely fast, and it just boop, and then collision.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, that audio noise is getting insane. I zoned out. What did I miss? A bullet train in Spain apparently jumped the track and hit an oncoming train.
Another train, yeah.
And they're all 39 people have passed away, and they're still running.
Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you'd better watch your speed. Thank you, 420 Sling Blade. Good to see ya. I love that song.
It's dick vagina, not gay butt stuff. Just stating ducks are grapey but unsuccessful if the hen doesn't like the drake. That's all. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can't keep up with the chat, even with that super cool monitor setup you've got. Right. Well, all three of them move simultaneously. It's a natural culling when diseases. When diseases you live with eventually overcome your defenses. Yeah, but like again, that culling would affect. That could kill a whole population since they're not allowed to be as big as they used to be. Let's not blame the geese for avian flu. I blame water pollution weakening birds. I don't even think avian flu is that big a deal. Like, we keep doing shit for avian flu, but like Digger said, we're not finding whole swaths of birds dead. Look what drinking Michigan water did to the people. It can happen to birds, says Tommy Ray. Fair enough. You know, when he's stark raving right, he's stark raving right. And we've got an hour and a half, so we got to get those second hour stories going. Clearly not unfortunately, that's what train cars are for. Oh, they're for going off the rails? Chrome needs a comeback and not in our medicine.
I mean, chrome on the trains?
Yeah, I'm not sure what
so
that means.
So it flashes?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's my best guess.
100% Jesus approved train cars. Why does that matter? Trainception happened. Well, it was a train within a train for one brief moment. Unfortunately, most of the people in the train cars, not really a big deal. Yeah, I really owe St. Caesar an apology. I could have swore he said something. Yeah, he did. He said something earlier. This is the Japan ramen Brian has to look forward to. And I didn't care. I assumed it was like a message for Brian, whatever. I'm not going to do anything about it. And then linked to the end. I feel better now because I yelled at him. And I think that I look back and I'm like,
now you feel better that you were
like literally nobody asked.
You were in the right.
It had nothing to like. I just mentioned that I was congratulating Brian on his Japan trip, transitioning from a I will do to I am gonna do.
Yeah, someday to this is happening.
Someday to the day is approaching. And I was like, that's great. That's great. That's a great step. This is the ramen. He's like, who cares? Who cares, man? File it under who cares. Sounds like the end of Mission Impossible movie. Trainception. Chrome bumpers kill geese. How chrome bumpers kill geese? I'm just saying, having grown up with them, like having the run of the place, kill the geese. Kill the geese.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Video of impact. What impact? I don't have a video of impact. Brad Pitt could have saved the train. Brad Pitt could have saved it. Speaking of, dude.
That was a great movie.
Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. Oh my God, is that a great movie? Oh, that's a good movie.
I'd never seen it before. That was awesome.
If you've never seen that, never seen. If you enjoyed that, I think I got to find a way to have you watch Bunraku. I think you could enjoy that one too. Marked safe from the train accident, says Los Federales. That's good. Canadian illegal geese in Minnesota. Yeah, that's the problem. Is like they're foreign. Like they're like a protected species or whatever, and
that's why the Richie Riches pay someone to come and scare them off the beach every morning before they go out to their cars.
But I'm just saying, we
can't kill them.
Like there's parks. I've seen them, and not just in the town I grew up in, but I've seen them in other places too, where the geese just run amok of the place. Like people have gotten famous for using their poo to paint, and I am literally, I'm not kidding. There's a famous artist who uses goose. Well, maybe not famous. Minnesota famous who uses goose. Either way, stupid. Point is, I hate those birds. And the fact that my whole youth life, I was forbade from just going, you know what? I'm sick of these geese and nipping at people and being jerks. I'm just going to kick them. Tell them to go off. But you can't do that. And then you find out.
I've actually got a scar on my knee from when I was little, running away from the geese. This gaggle of geese were chasing after me, trying to attack me. And I ran into a metal post for the tennis court. And one of the nuts on the end actually tore my knee. I've still got the scar.
Okay.
Now, I know all about evil geese.
Now I'm picturing like you looked back at the geese and just like boom into the pole.
Well, it was a tennis court, so it was the tennis net.
Right.
So you've got the two,
But I'm picturing that you you ran straight into it without noticing, because you're like
because
geese.
I was looking. Yeah, and I cranked my knee right into it.
Okay. If that pole were higher, that mental image is, I love you, but that mental image is hilarious. Geese, bing, and just you're out.
No, it was strictly my knee. Took out the sticking out of the nut and the bolts. And
last thing she saw before all faded to black were the three geese slowly squawking as they approached her. Fucking geese. All right,
hey, Fiery.
Hey, Fiery, good to see you. Dude, his paintings were not scratch and sniff. His paintings are gross. King Kong Dong. I've been at war with these geese for years. Dude, I hate them. Are they free like ducks at the park? No, they're not. You can't take them. You can't kick them. You certainly can't bring your Doberman pincer to let him off his leash so he can murk them.
They're a protected species.
And boy, did I want to. I didn't have him for long, but I had a Doberman pincer that my parents ended up taking. It was my sister's, and I watched him for a while. But one time I was just like, I wanted to just take him down to the park. I'm like, all I got to do is unchain it.
And just
He'll get through. He'll playfully kill 4 before he's realized what's going on and that he's actually hurting them, and then he'll probably take out 3 more. And at that point, he's gonna be sleepy, and then you could take him home. He's not gonna murk him, like he's not gonna eat him. He's not gonna rip him to shreds, but he is gonna race up to them, grab them by the neck, swing them to bejesus and back.
Yeah.
And then drop them because they're not moving anymore. And he'll be like,
They don't do
that one's doing it. Woo! And he's going to go get it. Like he was and he'd be excited about it. Like,
yeah.
Like Doberman pincers are supposed to be intelligent, but this dog is dumb in some of the funnest ways. Like he loved playing with really, really big sticks since he was a puppy. But as he got bigger, so did the sticks. So eventually you've got a dog running around with tree limbs that logs so big you can't believe he gets his mouth on them. Well, he also loved following my dad around. This is after I had him and my parents took him over, or took over for caring for him. My dad was doing the smoking chef business at this time, so he had a pole shed that he'd be cooking meat out in all the time. So Kilo would want to go out there. He'd race full speed and the doors would only be open a crack, so the pole wouldn't fit because it was lengthwise and the crack is vertical. So he'd hit it, and he'd flip upside down, land on his back. He'd get up, go back out, get the stick, get another running sprint until such a time that he hit it, and the force pulled him up and twisted the stick, and the stick and him came in. And he would be like, oh, that's it. All you do is got to give it enough of a go. And eventually the stick goes through the door. Like the
So he's basically pole vaulting?
Yeah, he's tarded.
Through the door?
He was doggy tarded. Self-inflicted doggy tarded. But he's one of those animals that would delightfully murder a whole patch of Canadian geese. And God, did I want to let him do it. But
well, you saw the flock of geese that kind of swamped me while I was working out in the garden. Next summer, I will take some video of all of the amazing birds that we have at the park that's close to me. We've got multiple different wild and semi tame birds that have in the generations have made some weird birds, some very weird combinations of birds. The genetics are very interesting.
Let's go to this. Brad, this ad's $2 saying above. All right, let's go to this. Ever seen a pet cow pick up a broom and scratch herself with it? All right, we have a couple of interesting animal videos, but since this one got paid for, we'll play it. All right, where is I forgot. I accidentally clicked pause on the ad because I was like, let's go. So while we do that, let's close this here, there, and everywhere, and then throw that into. Oh, there's 2 ads. I got plenty of time for this now. So we can update the YouTube funding page. All righty, any minute. This keeps the baby dry. Well, that's great. I am so glad the baby's dry.
Yeah, it isn't safe to use the goose as a towel whip. That body could take out a small child easily.
It isn't safe to use what as a towel whip?
Well, King Kong Dong is saying it's not fair. Geese have grabbable necks to twirl round and round. And you can't towel whip your buddy in the locker room with a Canadian goose, though. That would actually be rather dangerous, I would think.
I would think it would be, depending on which way you're whipping.
Depending
on which way you're whipping, either the feet are going to claw like a mofo, or that head's going to give way. All right, so a cow is going to scratch themselves with a broom. All right, here we go. We'll unmute the audio for you. From Brian. I don't know what brought this on, but hey, let's find out. Flexible use of a multi-purpose tool by a cow.
This is Veronica. Veronica is a Swiss brown bee cow.
Well, this is 3.5 minutes.
Veronica
what are we looking for?
Uses tools.
Oh, never mind. We're getting right to it. Veronica uses tools. All right, so the cow is smart enough to realize that nothing hits the spot right by its udder better than the broom. Okay. I still, what am I, is this supposed to, I still love steak. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go with this.
Well, no, just the,
it's a scientific first. Cows don't use tools. I have video evidence that this
yeah, I
bird's
was going to say that the fact that it's using a tool.
Well,
pretty.
Fact that it's using a tool. I got bad news for you. It's using two tools. One, that broom. Second, the farmer.
She's 13 years old and lives in the southern countryside of Austria. She lives.
I'll be more impressed if she invents a tool to cover her ears from that goddamn bell ringing.
With her mother for 3 years, and within her first year living alone, she developed this ability by herself. The goal of her study was to test whether Veronica's tool use met the criteria for flexible tool use. In other words, whether her use of tools was goal-oriented, repetitive, and consistent with the tool's functional properties. For this, we tested her during 7 sessions and a total of 70 trials.
So she scratched herself with the broom. Did she sweep anything?
Well, I was going to say she's going to blow her own mind when she realizes it works even better if she flips it the other way and tries to scratch with the bristles end.
Actually, that's a video I've seen that's actually kind of fun. Cows love old
cows, horses.
Yeah,
they love the old
car wash broom heads
drilled onto the post,
and they just put them on the post and they just freaking scratch the crap out of themselves.
I had a plastic thing for cats with it was like a plastic brusher. Attach it to the table leg, and they can do the same thing. Just rub up and down on it.
Pet Desert, and she tasted great. That's a buttermilk cow.
Okay.
Okay, so can't any milk be butter?
Oh, cool.
You know what? I don't know. So she has like what extra buttery milk? I don't know.
We offer her an asymmetrical tool in terms of its shape and function, a deck scrap brush broom. We predicted that if Veronica used the tool to scratch herself, she will use the broom end and she will use it to reach parts of her body that were otherwise out of reach. And this is exactly what she did. As we predicted, she used the broom end more often than the stick end to scratch herself. And when she used tools, she does so to reach body parts that are otherwise unreachable. But then we found...
So she starts wiping with the broom? Now this just feels like weird AI. This feels like a collection of AI-generated images. Oh, I said it, dude. She's getting the booty hole. I didn't know that. Oh.
Mr. Q is saying he's seen that sort of thing. Ever see a horse get into a trailer without help? She opened the gate to the trailer and everything. I've seen some pretty smart dogs, but I've not spent enough time around farm animals to see that. I think that'd be pretty neat.
Ever see a chicken have a post-traumatic stress breakdown and K himself? He's like, it's all going to end anyway. And just... The impressive part was how his leg reached all the way to that trigger on that 12 gauge. Wasn't much of the bird after he was done, but, you know, mission accomplished. We have brushes for our horses that go on electric drills, so you can run the electric drill across them and brush them. The cats kind of like it. I know I've seen, I saw a bunch of like feel-good animal videos about like, hey, check out cows enjoying old school car wash bristle brushes, and it's like, so they just rubbing against them left, right, and sideways. Thought it was the greatest thing ever.
On something.
Yeah, I've seen farmers buy brushes or brooms, the outdoor brooms, and just unscrew the heads and drill them into the fence posts.
Something about this like 4 videos at once like thing makes me feel like whatever's going on is untoward. You know, like it's some sort of weird, like bovine centerfold thing. Like, oh man, watch her scratch her butthole with this brush. Like, dude, what the heck are you into?
Interesting and unexpected.
It looks
Veronica used each end of the tool in a different way. She preferred to use the blunt stick for the soft skin of her lower body, and she strongly preferred the hard bristles of the broom for her upper back, where the skin is thick. All of this suggests...
Trust me, dude.
Interesting.
That lady is built like a brick shithouse. So the skin is thick, the cow is thick. It's all thick.
That Veronica is sensitive to the physical properties and functions of her tools in relation to the body area she wants to reach.
All right, so I think the takeaway here is she can use tools.
Cows are smart.
No, they're not.
And they can use tools even without opposable thumbs.
Lexi Vaughn, quit staring at her teats, buddy. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Let's go. But all right, so we've covered. Oh God, this wasn't even mine. I'm looking at my stuff and I'm like, oh, we've got to cover this and that and the other thing. That one wasn't even mine. That was Brian's, and we've got another.
Yes.
We'll probably end what might very well end up being the end of the show and everything else. We got a fun at the end of this hour. If nothing else, we have a very fun animal video as well. Before we do that,
I found a cute little.
Nobody really asked, nor did they need to, but the reason today's show was titled "Not on Martin Luther King Day." I have bad news for you guys. Major Popeyes franchisee with over 130 locations is filing for bankruptcy. Oh, so it's a franchisee, so it's not entirely Popeyes. It's just
okay. So there will still Popeyes does exist.
There will still be a few.
It's just this franchisee has 130
that has 130 locations.
Yeah.
Sailor Men.
That's a whole lot of folks. So.
Sailor Men Incorporated, which by the way, that sounds like a really weird show. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Men Incorporated.
Sailor Moon comes about when sailor men meet sailor women and have sailor sex. And then there's a little girl born with magical powers who becomes Sailor Moon. And then a lot of basement-dwelling otaku go out in public dressed as Sailor Moon, proving once again that while the people who say things like Japanese anime and hentai, these are bad influences, while they're not right, those people prove they're also not wrong. So, but then again, I'd say if that didn't exist, they'd find something else. It'd be, fucking furry parties or whatever. Anyhow, the problem is people are freaky. So COVID-19 pandemic impacts, inflation and labor shortages are apparently all of the reason that mounting debt forced restructuring of this company and why they're dropping 130 locations. They filed for bankruptcy to right-size itself after facing mounting debt. Sailor Men Incorporated, a Miami-based franchisee that operates locations in Florida and Georgia, filed for bankruptcy, protected in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court of the Southern District of Florida. The company, represented by Cole Schatz, is attempting to renegotiate or resolve the $129 million that it owes to lenders so it can emerge as a healthier franchisee. The company blamed various macroeconomic factors for disrupting business. I don't really care what's disrupting your business. I'm just saying you guys come out publicly on Martin Luther King Day and you say, hey, Popeyes is shutting down.
Take away your Popeyes. Yeah. All right. No more Popeyes chicken for you. I love this morning. You were like, so you know how it's Martin Luther King Day today, right? I'm just like, nope. And
then I followed it.
I don't keep track of your weird holidays, especially like at least our stat holidays. We've got one every single month of the year. So every single month we all get a long weekend. One long weekend. It's lovely.
Wow.
But you guys have got all sorts of things like it's not a holiday that you take off. Martin Luther King Day.
Well,
or Juneteenth or
tell that
I don't
to my
know why
daughter,
the black ones are the ones.
and I'm not complaining because I got to spend time with her as a result. Tell that to my daughter's school.
Fair enough.
Because they are taking it off.
Teachers are different. Teachers are different. They get all sorts of extra time off.
Oh my God, this is 2 hours ago. Oh, we got breaking news to get to in a minute. Breaking news video. But I wanted to also read this from Brian. Speaking of anime, Frieren season 2 started on. Was that on Netflix?
Yay!
Is that on Netflix or
I
on
think that was
Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll, was it not?
You got a little laggy there for a second. I'm checking my numbers. I'm freaking.
Oh.
Nope, it's your end. Haha, I'm fine.
Right,
It's all your problem. I thought it was Crunchyroll, but I don't know. Either way, because we've got a little bit of.
There's a few.
We've got a little bit of Falling Skies, and then we're out of anything to watch specifically. Like it's find something new. So.
Oh, you know what? I finished Mr. Mercedes. I had to find something new on Tubi to watch at night on my own, and I found Relic Hunter. And so I've watched 3 episodes of Relic Hunter. Do you remember that show from the 90s?
No, I do not.
No, okay. It's one of those really silly. From the same era as Buffy and stuff.
Okay.
But now I'm
Is it
blanking
a
on the
Whedon
name
thing?
of the lady.
You know what I'm still nervous about? The supposed return of Firefly. That scares me.
Yeah, iffy. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize it's a Canadian adventure series. That might be why you don't recognize it. I didn't know it was a Canadian thing. Tia Carrere. Carrere?
Tia Carrera.
Carrera. Okay, yeah. She starred in it. It was like I said, same era as Buffy and that sort of thing. So very much a 90s feel to it, but it was kind of cool. I forgot about the old 90s. I think I'm going to have to
You know what
go back
having
and
not
revisit 90s TV shows.
having no recollection of what you're talking about, but just knowing Tia Carrera and everything else that you described, I bet it's like somebody wanted to make a Tomb Raider ripoff without getting licensing rights. But anyways, does she have guns? Does she have 2 guns? She have 2 guns? She run around with 2 guns? Or does she just run around in tight
She doesn't run around
tops
with
a lot?
guns, but she runs around in nice tiny outfits, finding relics and
Not wearing a sports bra, the huge.
Yeah. It's
Or as I call it, the men develop pogo face vision. Boom, 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 boom.
The very first episode, the first time you see her character in the first episode, she is wearing a teeny tiny bikini and a grass skirt, and she's doing a mating dance with 2 guys dressed in grass skirts. And so, yeah, she's jumping around and everything's bouncing in all the right places. And yeah, you understand right away what the show's going to be about.
I don't mean to say this is some sort of like whatever, but if you're dancing around in a mating ritual with 2 dudes of a primitive culture, it's not so you can get a hand on their relic, because believe me, the relics they're going to give you aren't hard to come by, but they are. So, innuendos and puns wrapped in an analogy. Oh, that makes it way better. Guys, ancient mating ritual dance.
Teacher. Yes. She's bringing the subject to life for her university students.
You know what's strange is they all closed their laptops before they began, but every man's laptop went up about 4.5, 5 inches after the whole thing, but just on one end. Strange. All right, so we got sent this in the chat by Wild Saffron. This is from a couple hours ago. Chicago and Midwest Storm Chasers video. Dude, this is how bad the lake effect is hitting the Chicago area. What is lake effect? Just when the cold water moisture and air from the lake comes inland, and you get hit with huge snowstorms, because again, humidity comes off of the lake, the cold air
it's like frozen
comes
fog,
off of the lake.
Frozen fog meets snowstorm.
It's how you get huge dumps of snow like this, which oh dear Lord.
And the snow is still falling, so the wrecks are going to be buried, says Wild.
That'll make it. You know what? There is no number of tow truck companies in the local area that can help solve this problem.
Right?
So many people
near
ain't
Grand
going.
Rapids, Michigan.
Oh my God, dude!
So yeah, if you're in the area of Grand Rapids, Michigan, stay off the road.
I'm just hold on. I gotta go back. Where's my cursor? I lost it in all the white. Dude, whoever.
It's been going for 30 seconds, and hasn't been an end in sight.
whoever is this driver,
Yeah.
nerves of steel. Like I got respect for the UPS guy who really went, hard in the paint, in the rough. That looks like that might be tippable range. But with the amount of weight that could be in this trailer and everything else coming off of all of this, doing this and not...
And the sharp turn.
Yeah,
in the direction he's turning. Yeah, that could have
gone way worse.
easily. Yeah.
But yeah, so...
Wow.
And I don't think we started, like, the area... I don't think it was open at the beginning.
No, we didn't start at the very beginning.
So we just started amidst
seconds in.
We're finally getting to the point now where traffic is, like, slow and stop and police and emergency vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
boy. Oh, boy, there's just...
Okay, this is the beginning of it. Yeah, you can see burned out. Oh, no, that's a rescue vehicle.
I'm a horrible person. We've covered so many stories lately that I'm seeing all of these trucks with these generic white
Indian
cabs.
And flip-flops.
Yeah. How many of these people are English second language, if it's even the second? And I'm going to go even further. Shouldn't be driving a semi. Just the short of it. Shouldn't be driving a semi. They come from countries that don't even know that think snow is fake news and not even real, to then learning how to handle driving on it with weight.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Yeah, dude. These two became friends, and never shall the two part.
Yeah. What was towing it? The black thing?
I don't think so, because that looks like more like a minivan.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. So what is?
Did it somehow come off of that guy? Maybe that guy like spun around and flipped forward again? Like he did a 360 as the two collided?
Maybe.
This vehicle seems more likely to be towing what looks like a fish house or a horse trailer. Look more like a fish house. It looks like a fish house. This vehicle seems much more likely to be doing that. I mean, I would hope this isn't the one doing it, but either way, whether it's this vehicle or this one, this fish house ain't going out on the lake this year.
Holy.
Oh, God, that car is destroyed. Their front end is gone. And this is 2 hours ago. So this is like, as we started the show, people are damn near dead in Chicago, in the Midwest area. Or not Chicago, but just in the Midwest, Michigan area because of the massive pileup. I am so excited to not go anywhere in my car this week.
Driving a semi or driving with the semi?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I'm always driving with a semi. No, I'm kidding. It's a grain truck, says Matthew. Well, that doesn't make me feel any better, so they're going to spill a whole bunch of like feed for cows or something. I saw 6 cars in the ditches last week. All of them were not white or black.
Okay. Interesting.
Jackie laugh. I don't know what a Jackie laugh is.
So what a Jackie laugh is.
These guys all piled up. This one looks like he got really jacked up, but I don't know to who, because his front end looks like he hit something, but his hood's bent up out of shape.
Yeah.
And his
he definitely hit something.
But what did he hit? Because then I come to find my wife's been dead for 5 years.
Oh, no.
Who the hell did I hit?
He hit something. You can see where the red is. That's
all right, so he hit one of these guys. He hit one of these guys. Or they pulled the vehicle out.
Or it's already been pulled out. Yeah. Towed. Towed is the word I was looking for. Pulled out.
Soused. I think it's pronounced soused. This one's not impressive. This looks like a scene out of a zombie movie, except we've got all the white snow on the ground. Honestly, I feel like if you're on the road and you have this, you gotta put it down and lead the charge, and everybody needs to move out of your way. Let the guy with the plow go first. Do your job, sir.
Well, it's funny when this happened on the coast. When we used to get this sort of weather on the coast, you could tell the good drivers from the bad drivers, because the good drivers knew well enough to use the alternate route, which drove slower and it was the idiots that would decide they were still going to be safe on Highway 1 and ended up doing shit like this.
The part I'm pissed about. I have a new net cable because I haven't had one in forever, and unless it's too short, like I have a new net cable coming in, and I have been having, as we know, we've talked about it. It's gone up and down in terms of severity. We got it at a minimum. I'm having a serious problem with staying asleep. If I get woken up early in the morning, I'm awake and it sucks, and it makes me kind of like zone out later in the day where I just so I don't need that, and I got a sleep blindfold thing to see if that would help, especially on the weekends. And, those are both supposed to arrive today. What do you bet the odds are, as I unknowingly saw where my package was coming from? It's in one of these cars. And it's in that FedEx truck right there. It's in that FedEx truck right above my head. And it's just nope, this guy.
No sleep mask for you.
Well, actually, I'm less worried about the sleep mask and more about the cable, because I could have gone 87 feet and I went 50, and I thought 50 was an extremely large amount to have, but the space I got to run, I'm starting to worry that actually might not be enough, and now I'm kind of stuck with it. I bought the damn thing, so I got to go with that and not anything else. So we'll see, I guess. We'll hoping and a praying, winging a prayer. But if I'd gone to 87, I would have been like, fucking golden. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But now I don't know. Either way, hopefully we're changing the cable and setting everything else up will mean we don't have to this is great. So that's 2 hours ago. Thank you again.
Atomic Ray.
Wild Saffron.
Atomic Ray is saying, I've seen how first responders tackle this obstacle. They bring in a liquid ice melt and flood the scene with it. It's pretty cool watching the snow and ice wash away. That does sound really cool.
So just a super salinated solution
to it. I've always been stuck way, way, way far back, sitting in traffic non-moving traffic for 2-3 hours. I've never, and thank goodness for that, I've never been that close. So.
All right. Well, this was more for Saint Caesar, so if I chased him off, then I guess he'll miss it. Do you know a lot about like Henry VIII and stuff?
Yes.
Didn't he have a queen by the name of Anne Boleyn?
Yes.
So a lot of people, especially since the Tudors, have really taken an interest in the person, the Madam, the myth of Anne Boleyn. So they're doing a Broadway show of the play Anne Boleyn.
Wow.
Do you want?
There's an Anne Boleyn play.
There's an Anne Boleyn play. I didn't know if you knew that or not. I'm sorry.
That's pretty crazy. Why?
Yeah, it's going to be on Broadway. Why is way less important. And again, as for the why, Anne Boleyn was, kind of a puppet of her family and the monarchy.
Oh, I know, but why a play? Broadway play.
When you see,
I don't know. I'm just being
look. I'll say this. I feel like Broadway plays are a lot easier to get out there as opposed to say than a TV show. And if you prefer certain things or want to project certain things, certain ideals, it's a lot easier to do it in a Broadway play. The overall culture is accepting of it way more than maybe say any other mainstream media form, like say a Netflix show or something. But so here's our new Anne Boleyn.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
Bud Light transfluencer Dylan Mulvaney is going to be playing your newest Anne Boleyn. So in a play that's about her life and how she ascended to becoming a queen, and I think ultimately, didn't she get beheaded? Or am I thinking in the wrong one? Yeah, she got beheaded.
Yeah.
So all of that. Guys, can we use a real guillotine? Don't tell him. But no, they're
one night only.
So I'm gonna call it now. Cue everybody that doesn't want to admit facts. Saying that this play isn't successful because people are racist and bigots. Because again, no offense, I don't think I would want to see Dylan Mulvaney play anything. Just half of the way that they've Dylan Mulvaney's been a guy acting like a woman for this whole time, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but if that is any basis for me to take your acting chops, you are going to be horrible at any role that you do. It could be Anne Boleyn, it could be Anthony Boleyn. I don't care. Anthony Bourdain. It's not going to work. You're a bad actor, sir.
Is it just me, or does Dylan Mulvaney here look like?
Oh, this is Photoshopped to fuck, by the way.
Okay, but she reminds me of Kelly Osbourne when she was skinny but pre-Ozempic, like when she was able to lose the weight, I guess more naturally, but long before she did the Ozempic, like say a decade ago or so, and now Kelly Osbourne is looking like Dylan Mulvaney should look, if Dylan Mulvaney was just his own sex. I've seen a picture of Kelly Osbourne recently. My goodness.
Lexi Vaughn flips table. No. I love that response. What in the Transylvania is going on here, says Los Federales. I'm going to buy a ticket just to laugh at it. That actually, that'd be based. That would be based.
Yeah,
but
that would be fun.
But then they'd kick you out. Sir, you need to be respectful. But why? That guy's not. He's stealing roles from women. You're telling me that the only way we can do this is with some guy pretending he's a chick, pretending she's a whore. We can't just go with a chick pretending she's a whore. I feel like it's a lot easier.
No.
Fewer steps.
No.
And that's
not allowed.
I'm being a dick. I don't think Anne Boleyn was a whore. She did. I do think she kind of, gussied it up to the prince.
Told her she did exactly as she was supposed to do. Kelly does look really, really bad, like unhealthy, very skeletal, and almost masculine. Her face is very masculine now.
Lexi Vaughn, it's photoshopped. Flips table back over. Oh yeah, no, dude. This is. By the way, let me. Boop. I guarantee you, this is totally photoshopped. This is totally photoshopped. Let me tell you what I think they definitely did. They definitely darkened the shadow here, lightened the shadows around here, and just kind of muted the bright spot that would be right here, so you can't tell that he has a big Adam's apple. So
where was it? Rex Start parody account. It's a whole new take on why Anne Boleyn couldn't give him a son.
I will say this: if we keep the, if you know what, I'll give it the green light if we keep it. But we're changing the story, and now Anne Boleyn is secretly a dude or trans, whatever, trans Boleyn. It's trans Boleyn. It's trans Boleyn.
There you go. I love it.
Let me tell you, it's going to be very shocking. It's just, William was so surprised he never tried it that way, but after we turned the lights off and I told him, just get on your knees, close your eyes, and grit your teeth. And he's like, well, it sucked at first, but anyway. So.
Oh my goodness!
She's just really into pegging.
I need to go. I need to run away for a brief.
I don't want to.
Brief moment again. I'm sorry. My little girl bladder.
Dylan Mulvaney making your Broadway debut, playing an iconic, controversial woman, right? Dylan Mulvaney proving once again that we're sorry, ladies, but you can't do it as good as a guy. If you want someone to play a iconic, controversial woman, you need to hire a dude that at least thinks he's a chick, because it's just not as good otherwise. Not as good. Oh. So, yeah. Did they actually find out whether that guy can act before they cast him? Is one of the Twitter reactions. I would say no. They know he can't act. You've seen him pretend to be a woman. Actually, he's an excellent actor. Who's convinced that that's a woman? Again, no. That's been my biggest problem with Dylan Mulvaney ever. Is Dylan Mulvaney is constantly flaunting being a woman for this many days, that many days. I'm like, no, you're a dude. We know you're a dude. We can see you're a dude. We can tell you're a dude. you do makeup, you get possibly surgeries, but it's not fooling anybody. So yeah, that's gonna suck. All right. AI asking itself questions. That's another topic. Do we have a video? Drone video. There we go. Of the Chilean wildfires. So we were talking about this earlier. There's fires happening in South America and Chile, and they are conveniently enough now. These Chilean wildfires are of a residential area. This is in Penco, Chile. So these wildfires have been somewhat destructive, and we'll go. Don't go. 4.09 billion women in the world, and they narrowed it down to this. Yeah, they narrowed it down to this. Who are you trying to get next time, Lexi? You're threatening to get somebody?
Yeah, I don't know. Who are we getting next time? Hey, Buck, how you doing?
How's Buck doing? So I slammed my finger knuckle under an HPLC pump, and now it hurts like a... I'm sorry to hear that, Brian.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. The Chile wildfires are spicy. I didn't know that, Los Federales. You know what I do know? I apparently got suckered in by the people that hang out at the show the most because it's just all wrenches. Just wrench. Most of the people who don't have a wrench have been offered, and they're like, yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care. So
yeah.
Bonnie Blue is a man. You can see it in her face. I don't know who Bonnie Blue is. So
Bonnie Blue is the one that did 1,000 guys. Like her friend did 100 and then said she'd do 1,000. And then Bonnie Blue hopped in and did the 1,000 before her friend could do it. She's also the one that went, I believe she's in the Philippines. Might be wrong, but I believe she was in the Philippines doing her Bonnie Blue sleep with a bunch of strangers thing and live streaming it. And she got herself arrested. Because that sort of thing is very, very illegal.
I don't think that's I think if that person was actually a dude, you'd probably know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bonnie Blue is not a male.
Johnny is into Broadway plays now. You better be concerned, Digger.
Yeah, it's okay. I enjoy
a good musical
Broadway
number.
plays too, from time to time.
Didn't that chick say she wanted kids? Who?
No
Dylan
pen.
Mulvaney?
Nice.
Oh, biggest hua in history. Which one are we talking about? We talking about Anne Boleyn or Dylan Mulvaney?
No, I think we're actually talking about Bonnie Blue still.
Oh,
hello, Scruffy.
Dear Lord, look.
Oh, and apparently she got baptized, Bonnie Blue, after the 1,000 dudes.
In what? Hum?
Scruffy.
Bonnie Blue, the literal topic. How high? We've covered a couple of different places of ground. So didn't that chick say she wanted kids? Could have applied, like I said, to several spots. And the answer, live look at Johnny. No, dude, it's just, but honestly, like, I gotta be, Towley is kind of one of my favorite characters in that show. Not because we have so much in common. I'm so fucking high right now. That's the rhythm to Funky Town. Oh, washcloth. I'm sorry, washcloth. Please forgive me, washcloth.
I want to get high.
You want to get high? Fucking. Anyways, Dylan Mulvaney to do a woman's role is the same as casting Johnny for the Running Man remake. Right, Los Federales? Does this mean we're boycotting Bud Light again? I don't think Bud Light has anything to do with that. I don't think at all. And like I said,
not this time.
Like it's a fucking musical on Broadway. So of course everybody's gonna be I'm just so supportive of it. All the gay theater kids. I'm just so supportive of this because he's living his truth and his life and it's being accepted and he's playing an iconic hero, proving that men can play women and women can play men and it all doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, right, bullshit. Again, let's do the live action version of this. The live action version of this that takes place in the actual, like, if he suddenly discovered Dylan was a dude Oh boy, that head comes off way faster.
Yeah, way faster.
It's the same ending. They just skip a whole lot of middle chapters.
It would, though, explain why she was unable to give him a male child.
No way. Kelly looks really bad. She got baptized. Look it up, Johnny. It's horrifying. What, Kelly Osbourne? And
Kelly Osbourne, yeah.
The Ozempic stuff.
Yeah.
You've been saying this. Here's where I'm like, I'm there's no shortcuts, okay? And I say this as someone who's looked for a lot of fucking shortcuts. There's no shortcuts. I'm pissed that I learn from me. I've spent so much time doing it. But when it comes to I was chubby as a child. I got into really good athletic shape for a little while. Then the MS. Then I got really overweight. Then I lost that weight, and now I'm a little pudgy. And it's like I know from all of this, there's no shortcuts, and no matter what your situation is, there is and I'm saying this even as me, and I'm not doing enough as it is right now. There's something you can do about it. So the Ozempic stuff, I can't lose weight. I'm like, really? Ozempic? Yeah. It scares me. Anybody I know that takes them, I hope for the best. Oh, wait, no, I'm not looking up Ozempic. I'm looking up Kelly Osbourne.
Oh, Kelly Osbourne, yeah. Look up a picture of her, say, from the 90s.
Oh, I have Kelly Osbourne before and after.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Let's go. Let's go images.
Won't take the true shortcut, though, says Lapglass.
They say this is
not willing to.
They say then and that this is now?
She's worse than that now. If you look, click on that one. Yeah. Look at that face. And it's gotten even worse. It's gotten even skinnier. It's like it won't stop losing the weight now. Like her body.
Is she still taking the Ozempic?
I don't think so. She and her mother both.
I'm gonna be honest. When we're going from here to here, firstly, I don't feel like this is that bad.
No,
she seems fine right here.
Yeah.
I don't know how the rest of her below the chin is doing, but this looks healthy. This looks good. This still looks okay. She looks more svelte. She clearly lost a lot there.
She's had this done already.
She's had face. Oh, so this is surgery?
Yeah, you can see her eyebrows. Well, her eyebrows always kind of corner there, but they're going up a lot.
They're going up a lot more. Well, mine do that all the time too. People get pissed about it. I just have what I call the natural Keaton eyebrow thing, where it's just like, and they're jagged. Although I got, along with my haircut, I finally got my haircut. Feels so good about it. I feel so sexy. I got my eyebrows trimmed. I'm like, you want to shave them sons of bitches down a notch? And my barber had a phrase for me that I enjoy: deceptively furry. Like, you didn't realize there was that much of it there. Just to wade through it all, you're like, wow, deceptively furry. So yeah, this is let's see if we could do this one. All right, so this is kind of more of a dramatic comparison.
Yeah, that's her. She's still got her baby fat at that one.
Yeah.
Like, she's still baby there.
Is that literally her? It seems okay.
Yeah. And but she's gone way past that point. She's gotten really, 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 really scrawny.
I'm trying to look at I'm looking at these pictures. I'll be honest, does it seem a bit excessive? Yeah. But I don't know, that I'm not winning any awards with the whole.
You're not seeing here.
Look, this is all I can go off of, man.
Yes.
I searched what you told me.
Just look up Kelly Osbourne now. Or Kelly Osbourne today.
Oh, so I guess they get shot at whatever area and then just bounce around and roll around.
Roll around.
All right. Thank you. Who was that? That was St. Aaron with the Moodang sticker.
That was St. Aaron, thank you.
Kelly Osbourne now. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, see, even
it's skinny and scrawny, but
yeah.
This one looks problematic, though. This is a problem.
Yeah, and she's Is now imagine that face, but her cheeks are sunken in.
You mean this one?
It's horrible. Yeah. It's getting really, really bad.
Yeah. Kelly Osbourne hits back at mean comments about her weight after Ozzy's death. Mean comments about her weight. It's a little creepy.
Well, she's very skeletal. She went from a slightly pudgy girl, which is, it's fine. That's what I am. But she went from that to.
I'm not trying to kiss your ass, but you said she went from a slightly pudgy girl, and I was about to say a lot of people don't realize a little thickness on a lady is a beautiful thing. Like, a lot of people get too up in their butts about having like a thigh gap and like this whole like she better have an hourglass figure and this, that, and the other. I'm like, let's be honest. There's a womanly figure, much like people say dad bod. There's a womanly figure of a mature lady, and it's hourglass shaped, but that midsection is a lot wider than you might like.
You can't have hourglass shape and a thigh gap unless you've done it surgically. It's physically impossible.
What if I have the hourglass shape and she has the thigh gap? Then can't I have both at the same time? But we have to conjoin like a superzoid. Like Power Rangers.
You know who I just realized who she reminds me of now. She reminds me of Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin has had all sorts of really awful surgeries.
Kathy Griffin is one of those where if you want to have a bad time, look up pictures of that lady. All right, so we were covering drone wildfires in Chile. We have like a half hour left. We did get to the Popeyes franchisee thing though. That was the important part. We had to make sure we do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do the other AI story. So we'll go to the Chile drone footage. It's a little cold because it's chilly. Ba-da-bam. Your mama's so dumb. You said there was chili outside. She went and got a bowl. All right, so this is the wildfires in Chile. We've gotten multiple people are dead. The homes are burned down. Imagine that when you live in an area where the homes are kind of ramshackly, like once one goes, oh boy.
They're all going to go, yeah. Hey, that's what our place looks like.
They're putting out the fires with chili powder. You're welcome. Chili powder.
Oh, no. Chevy.
What?
I have not heard of that. Ozempic vaginas.
I don't want to know about that. I will never have an Ozempic vagina. Saint Aaron with the s'mores thing.
Thank you, Saint Aaron. Yes.
It's called methzimconic. Only reason to sleep with her is for the money or the TMZ clips. How old is the lady? Like, she didn't look bad in a bunch of her photos. It depends.
She's younger than me.
I'd have to. It depends on what day I find her on and the mood I'm in. But she looked like she looked decent enough and all that. Oh yeah, dude, look at these. Like, this is from a wildfire. This looks more like hurricane damage. It just came and burnt the tops off of all your houses.
No, esto lo vivimos
terrible, mal. Awful time.
Pésimo mal. Empezó el juego en este momento.
The fire started right here at that moment and jumped over to this side, that side. And that pickup truck burned. We were trapped here with the fire last night. We had a terrible time. Everything went wrong. Everyone suffered. Absolutely everyone.
Absolutamente mal. Fue algo que vino en un momento y pasó.
There's something that came suddenly and then passed. Here's my question. That doesn't look like an area where, like, Tinder should just catch fire. This is a heavily residential. What started the fire? I'm betting one of these houses did, and then just...
I don't know.
And then they just all went.
I thought it was forest fire.
I thought it was a wildfire, too, but... Like I said, when you're showing me drone footage of a residential neighborhood that's gone, and it's just like... Where did the forest part come into it? Now these people are just crying and their lives are destroyed and ruined. Poor folks.
We're watching it.
I know, because I am a weird kind of like masochist where I'm like, suffer. Like, it's my way of getting back. Like, because they're just sitting there like, why would God do this? I'm sitting in a wheelchair. Don't ask God for answers. He's a vindictive cunt. Like, like. Why does God punish people? Said the cripple as he rolled up. Because he likes it. It's fun. Enjoy yourselves. Your house is gone. Huh? Like that.
At least they were warm, not chilly at night.
I made bacon potato cheese soup yesterday. There's a random comment. I told you they were spicy. That's like 2 years after a zombie apocalypse. Seems like a dragon attack. Okay. At least they were warm, not chilly at night. Nice.
Oh, shit. I've never seen Beaker with his head on fire. That's a good one.
You enjoy that one. All right. So yeah, oof. Yeah, dude. These are all houses in residential areas. So I understand wildfires doing that, but like, where's the wild part? And where did it? Because those are my questions. Where did it start? Where's the wild part where it started? Because this is clearly a not wild part that it laid the out.
Yeah.
It's insane.
The Syrian military has taken the strategic town of Tabqa.
I don't care about the Syrian military. That's not what we were here for not so chilly footage.
Fires, damn it.
All right. So we have something else to talk about quick before we get to a couple of other things. What really happens? Oh yeah, we have the what really happens when you get tattoos removed from your body, and then we have the animal video that you sent me. And then the other half hour to do for all of that. So we're using AI apparently to teach itself.
Well, that won't go wrong in any way.
So they're using AI to ask questions of AI to improve the AI. Okay. A project from Tsinghua University, the Beijing Institute for General Artificial Intelligence, or Big AI, and I can't read that and not think Big Gay Al, but Big AI and Pennsylvania State University shows that AI can learn to reason in this way by playing with computer code. So the researchers devise a system called Absolute Zero Reasoner, AZR, that first uses a large language model to generate challenging but solvable Python coding problems. It then uses the same model to solve those problems before checking its work by trying to run the code. And finally, the AZR system uses successes and failures as a signal to refine the original model, augmenting its ability to both pose better problems as well as solve them. So we're teaching the computers to teach themselves.
Yeah, can't go. Nothing will go wrong. It'll be fine.
Well, let's just.
Someone's got to teach them.
I mean, hey, at least if it works, then we don't have to teach these computers. They can just teach themselves. And when they finally decide that we're like a huge threat to the world overall, and humanity needs to be reined in, locked in, and maybe caged and locked down, none of us will know because we weren't doing it. This is literally you're taking an AI and you're teaching it to code by having it teach itself. So this is literally the AI can't code on its own, but you're developing a way that it can teach itself to code. Literally, those who can't teach is becoming a true thing now, thanks to AI. Hey, it's Alucard's Proof of Life segment. How you doing, buddy? I was telling Digger I want to be able to play his sound drop back at him when he does this. And it's dueling Al's now. He just had his food. It's dog hump time.
Fair enough.
That doesn't sound good any way you slice it. The team was rewarded with its novel approach to AI. Yeah, dude, this freaks me out. But they got awards, and hey, like I said, now we're just having the AI teach itself, so nobody has to check on whether or not. Now she's gonna laugh as soon as she hears it. See, there we go. I was like, now just wait. We enjoyed it, and she had fun with it, and then she's gonna hear it, catch it up with it. She can't help but get another chuckle and just meow. So what happens in the AI boardroom when the AI gets fired? Well, then the AI goes and packs up its stuff, and then comes back in tomorrow to do its job. AI has been using another AI as source for a while. Right, but just the idea that they're teaching themselves. So, like, write better AI code with, like, the AI doing it. Like, I worry. Alucard, not sure I ask an AI what day it is, said James Earl Ray Day. That's a hard thing to say. Skynet, anyone? That's what it sounds like to me, Bad Desert. Sounds like the first step to Skynet. It starts teaching itself, then it realizes we're the problem and the best way to deal with it.
Yep.
But you guys worry about that. It's not like this next story I'm going to read ties into that in any way. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced Monday that Elon Musk's artificial intelligence AI chatbot Grok will be integrated into Pentagon networks, including classified systems as part of a broader initiative to incorporate AI technology across the military.
Good.
So the AI is teaching itself. We're giving it access to all of the critical and classified systems. Like, how does the AI know not to share the information it learns there? Like, so the AI helps you if you're in the Pentagon network with searching for a query. But meanwhile, if I ask Grok, like, hey, Grok, what's SEAL Team 6 up to right now? Like, I'm not going to get a live report. That's weird.
An accidental drop.
Speaking at, oh God, by the way, the whole, like, it's all a circus, Elon Musk was just playing his part to get his deals made. Like, if you don't believe any of that's true, don't worry. Speaking at SpaceX headquarters in South Texas, Hegseth said Grok will go live inside the Defense Department this month and will join Google's generative AI engine in operating within the Pentagon's infrastructure. Oh boy, why is that sounds great.
Uh-huh.
And if you guys are like, oh, who cares? This announcement also comes days after. Okay, so whoever wrote this, this announcement comes days after Grok drew international criticism for generating highly sexualized deepfake images without user consent. Look, if you're telling me the Pentagon is going to have Grok and use it to generate deepfake images of Xi Jinping, like blowing a dude, I'm going to say that's the best case scenario. Like, if we find out that the Pentagon and the CIA are using images using Grok to generate images of Justin Trudeau sucking off Carney while Carney licks a giant oversized pinwheel lollipop, I'm saying that's the best world we can hope for.
Oh my goodness. But isn't it, Brock, isn't it like OpenAI? Like, so couldn't anyone who knows anything about coding go in to the Pentagon system through the Grok? Am I, like, I don't know about these things, so I might be way off, but is that not leaving the potential for huge backdoors for people?
Huge tracts of land. Historically, what saying Musk's wealth comes mostly from government contracts. Right. When people say that we need to end, like, welfare in this country, right. But the welfare we need to really crack down on is the corporate welfare. The freaking government and the corporations just one hand washing the other. They write the contracts. They get all this money to the corporations. Corporations then turn around and throw that money into their campaign ledgers and things and their political action packs. And now wealth is a form of speech. So, hey, it's no generation number is too low or too high. So yeah, I don't like I don't like the idea of putting AI in the Pentagon, whether or not it's been generating AI deepfake images. And that Grok thing is true. That's really, really gross. That was I'll be honest, somebody told me this. It was a true fact. Somebody told me this. I found out and I looked it up to make sure it was true. And I was so disappointed. Like, we were talking about Stranger Things. Like, the people like that act, no. Like, oh, we're going to take Holly. Like, no. Anybody, like, seriously, who requested that the AI do that? That's one of those. I don't blame the AI, like AI is gross or whatever. No, these are the people that are gross. The AI didn't think this was a fun idea. This is the people are the problem. And the problem is, and they're like, oh, well, this is why AI shouldn't exist. Like, yeah, now you're going to get people who do Photoshop. This isn't anything new. It's just the tool they're using now is way more accurate and realistic than any of the older ones were.
Yeah. Much more readily available.
Yeah. All right. So don't worry, guys. We're just putting Grok and the AI into the military.
No big deal.
All right. So I have a very fun animal video we'll get to in a minute, but Digger thought this would be a fun topic to discuss. Apparently, I, like a lot of people, thought when you get a tattoo laser removed, it just like breaks up the ink and like so you just can't see the pigment, whatever. Apparently, the title of this health article: peeing out your tattoo, what really happens in your body when you have body art removed. So let me ask you this: I
had no idea.
If it was completely paid for, would you get your body art removed now, knowing what you know about your religion and God's view of artwork and tattoos upon the body?
Nope, I like my tattoos, and I got them before I knew anything about anything. So, yeah, he's not going to hold them against me. If I were to go out and get another one now, that would be potentially an issue. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to get punished because I have them.
And like, as a religious thing, that always weirded me out. Like, oh my God, you can't have tattoos. That's weird. But then, like, I think of it like me. Like, I have what I call tasteful tattoos. I don't go crazy. I don't have a shit ton. I have 3, and possibly 4, maybe 5 by the time I'm all done. But round it out to an even 6. You know, I mean, and what's better than 10? So, but no, like my nephew is one of these people. My nephew is like 25 years old now, which fucking crazy. 25 years old.
I know.
God,
my eldest
that hurts.
nephew is.
That hurts a lot now that I just realized that. Like, I would wait. What? So my 25-year-old nephew has a shit ton of tattoos, just a metric fuck ton of tattoos, sleeves, shirt, the whole thing, like covered, and like they look like in my opinion, doesn't look good. The tattoos, all the head to toe. Never thought fully tatted people look cool. The only time I ever thought it looked cool was when it was a plot point of Prison Break. When Michael Schofield's like shirt and sleeves were both this really cool angelic like setup that he put on him. So it's like an angel fighting a demon, like it's got a whole theme to it. And it's also secretly the blueprint to the prison. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Prison Break, I just spoiled a major plot point that they reveal in like the first episode. I'm sorry. But yeah, so his tattoo is like the frickin' prison, and it's broken down into the blueprints. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, it was done really well.
But yeah, overall, like just the hodgepodge, a whole bunch of shit piled on top of, like, I get new tats because I saved up money. So, let's go get some tats. What do you get? I don't know. I'm going to go to the shop, see what I think, see what I get. Like, Ashley Casey, I loved that show. I watched it with Ivy's mother, and I'm annoyed because Ivy's mother learned how it was going to end and didn't want to watch it. It's like, oh. Well,
you're just not going to watch it.
Yeah, just because, I don't want to bother with it.
Oh.
Like, I think she watched it to like when when they kill Schofield the first time and then they bring him back or whatever. I don't know. No, she didn't watch him to kill Schofield the first time. Like literally, like that was the whole thing. It was like I don't want to see it. Like I waited and just was fucking whatever. But the point is, I love that show. It was great. Anyhow, tattoo removal is achieved through laser. You know what? I don't think we really care about the tattoo removal.
Yeah.
The chat isn't really jumping out of the seat about that. Long story short,
I was surprised that you sweat or pee it out. I thought that was interesting.
Your body processes it like any other foreign material. The laser breaks up the dye to the point where it's small enough that your body can process it, and it goes out the way a lot of stuff goes out. We have I don't know, like a half hour left in the show. How much time we squawking down? Oh, only 15 minutes. Well,
oh, perfect.
We have a collection of videos, so I do kind of want. I don't know. Should I play this one first, maybe, or what are we looking at? Church animal ritual things. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna cover. We'll grab a couple of the third hour stories and we'll see what ones. I do have to end on this video that you sent me. You know what one it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then if we need anything else, we'll grab it. All right, so horses are leaping through flames and pets are going to church in a Spanish animal ritual honoring Saint Anthony. I don't understand. Okay. I don't understand, why does the horse have to jump through flames? Like, Saint Anthony can't be properly honored unless because it just seems mean to the horse.
He's the patron saint of animals.
Right, but why does a horse have to jump through flames?
Because it survives. That's my guess.
So we've got a roast. We got to roast a chestnuts. It's at least for the animals. Oh, fucking close. I'm trying to read this. At least for the animals, it's a pleasure the way they are treated. Okay, so we're blessing the people. We have faith. Yes, we have faith in it. What if I bring a goat? Will they be accepting of a goat? Those are like Satan's spawn. Like those are demonic animals. What if I bring a goat?
I have no idea.
This is my
They may want to sacrifice it as an offering.
This is my emotional security badger. See, that's one. That's one where I want to have it. It's my emotional security animal. I have a Tasmanian devil. It's my emotional security animal. Don't worry, he's just a wily son-bitch. Have you ever seen those things, like in real life?
Yes. Yeah.
They're adorable. They're like little tiny bears that you could just haul. They're like cat-sized bears, and I mean they'd rip your face off. But damn it, if they aren't.
Wow. They're cute.
Damn it, if I don't want to have one as a pet. For the animals, it's a pleasure the way they are treated. All the peanut butter they can eat. What? And for them, it's the maximum. The maximum what? Ah, look. And Jesus put out a saucer of milk. Thank you, St. Aaron, for all the cat's items and the 100 bits. Very, very grateful. Yes, we're getting old. I don't want to get old, though. But yeah, like I said, for me, the tattoo thing, I might get a couple more, but they really have to have meaning, and I like having them in places I can cover in any sort of a formal setting, and you don't know I have them. I don't like tattoos where it's like you can't escape the fact that we like on your face, on your neck, and just whole body, sleeves. It's like, really?
Yeah.
All right, now I don't think it's funny, like the idea that one of these animals were somehow possessed by a demon or anything like that. But if when doused with the holy water from the stick here, if one of these things like suddenly shot flames out of its mouth or smoke or something, like that would be funny.
You wouldn't hate it, yeah.
I wouldn't hate it. So we line up, like the animals love it. The animals love it, or is it to them like, all right, guys, what are we doing? We're getting in line. I just got hit by water, like a couple of drips of what the hell was that? What the hell was that? And they're like, she's so excited, like, oh, never mind. I guess we're having a great time. This is why dogs are dumb. Because no offense. Let's go back. Let's go back half a tick. Where is he at? There he is. This guy knows what he's in for. He's like, dude, I don't like water. I really don't like water.
I don't want to be here.
I'm clawing into this guy because I'm gonna get hit with fucking water, and that's why he's facing away. He's like, don't let me see it. Just don't. You know what? I don't want. Don't look me in the eye when you shoot me with the water. The water. I'm gonna have to lick every inch of me later. You asshole. Like, yeah, no. They bless both dogs and cat. Maybe not fish, right? I feel like blessing fish would be a problem.
Yeah. That would be, yeah. What are you going to do? Chuck some air at them?
Mostly because if you bless the fish, like what, you bring the bowl and then they bless what if they contaminate the water?
Well, it would be holy water.
What if Grandpa's going a little senile and then he gets confused. Now he starts dipping the water shaker thing into the fish bowl and hitting everybody else with fish water.
Bowl by accident.
Matthew Q. Baby Wolverines are cute until they rip your face off. Right? No, they're cute.
Yeah.
They're not even just babies. Wolverines are adorable. That's just, they'll rip your fucking face off. It's just... Woodchucks are the Northern Hemisphere equivalent asshole. Oh, I didn't know that. It's a Pomeranian. It's not much of a dog.
Right?
I think it's wonderful. It's such a beautiful tradition. So, yay, beautiful tradition. Again, does he know?
He's wearing a jacket.
Because
I don't think he cares much.
Oh, dear God. Because they don't do it in France, I come every year. She hauls this poor dog all the way out here to get sprinkled with some water. Like, I'm just...
Oh, my goodness.
Look. May your faith give you all the strength in the world. Your dog doesn't have that faith. You know what he has faith in? Wet food. That's what he has faith in.
Yes.
See, he doesn't know what's happening. He thinks he's being assaulted. We're under fire. We're under... Human, we gotta go. I don't know what this is, but I think it's about to rain. Get your coat. Oh, that's a cute dog. That's a cute dog. Can I pet that? God damn it. Now it's starting to happen to me and I don't even listen. I'm going to pet that dog. Can I pet that dog? I still have yet to hear how the horse jumping through flames has anything to do.
Well, yeah.
They brought birds. Are those birds in there? Like, do they pass out or die if the room isn't holy? How are they the canaries in the church choir? What's the deal? So yeah, I didn't hear about the story. The story threatened horses jumping through flames.
Horses in flames, yeah.
Right. Hundreds of Spaniards watched horses gallop through towering flames hours before pet owners. Yeah, but we didn't get any of that in the video.
Oh, look, you can click on it. Riders guide horses through bonfires in the middle of the street. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just a picture. Yeah. Again, it's not a video.
Oh.
I feel like the news article linking all of the people in the interview about, well, I finally got to take my dog to church. He's been begging me. He's really wanted to go. Caught him lapping water out of the holy water little thing there. I'm baptized. Does this mean I have to stop licking my balls? Yes, you bitch.
Yes, damn it, please. 220. Thank you, Wild.
Oh, me. I don't know if I have anything ready.
Thank you, Wild.
There we go. There's your 420 type there. All right, so
thank you.
So yes, dude, I wanted to see horses galloping through flames. And again, like we have pictures. I have plenty of images. And this is where I'm like, dude, doing this to the horse seems really effing mean. Like, just run through that real quick. Like, and people are like, oh, the horse is fine. Like, that's not the point. The point is we really don't need to do this. And what is that? Is that, like, the horse has to jump over the burning bush? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
What's the plan? And why can't... There's a hair here somewhere. that keeps tickling my nose and it's driving me nuts. Making a cross with his paws, for fuck's sake, says Bad Desert. He kind of did. Matthew Q, I thought all dogs already went to heaven. I didn't know they needed to be baptized first. Yeah, it's
Right?
the
I
little
didn't know
it's
it
the
was a
little
thing.
things that you miss, and you find out last minute. Now it means something. It's not okay. I'm sorry. Someone clearly fell
Oh.
and said "owie," and I'm like, that's just. I love it when I'm doing my show and my daughter's here too, and those things are happening at the same time. But at the same rate, there's a variety of reasons, personal, professional, and everything else. Not as big a fan. All right, so let's get to this last story before we get to that really, really cute animal video.
Okay.
An Alaska student has been arrested for eating another's AI artwork.
Arrested? That's yeah. I don't know what kind of AI.
I don't know. I want to know what the. I don't understand either.
There's
But
so many questions.
a student at the University of Alaska Fairbanks has been arrested and charged with a misdemeanor count of criminal mischief for allegedly eating an artwork made by another student using artificial intelligence. Oh no! All right, I'm gonna put my stake on it now. Somebody's jealous that their artwork didn't win. The other guy used AI, and that doesn't count. So I'm going to eat it. I don't know what the eating it, how that's the own. If you're going to destroy it, just destroy the thing. What does the eating prove or do? Like in Red Dragon, it was his way of consuming the dragon. But I mean, and like if you're going to eat it, like you better commit like every scrap, my friend. Graham David Granger, a 19-year-old freshman in the film and performing arts program, so both of these guys are totally gay, was charged in a case filed last week in Fairbanks District Court. According to the court records and reviewer by Urgent Matter, court records indicated he was released from custody under standard conditions following the filing of initial charging documents. Granger was detained last Tuesday after he had been found ripping artwork off the walls and eating it in a reported protest. Protesting what? A regular source of fiber? What are we protesting?
Yeah. What's he protesting?
At the time he was arrested, Granger was allegedly chewing and spitting out artwork made by Nick Dwyer, a student in the Master of Fine Arts program. So it wasn't even like the kid was in your class. You're just pissed that he used AI that had been pinned to the wall, according to the newspaper. Police said Granger admitted to eating the artwork because it was AI generated. At least 57 of the 160 artworks hung on the gallery wall were reported to be damaged. Prosecutors alleged in court records that Granger caused property damage valued at less than $250. Yeah, because it's some.
Wait a minute. If it's AI art, they've got the file on their PC and they can just print it out again.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like it's a Mona Lisa that he's eating and now it's irreplaceable. He's literally eating.
That's why the damage is $250. It's just the cost of just the the paper and the framing materials and the Kinko's copy fee. So Granger is scheduled to be arraigned on January 20th in Fairbanks District Court. Dwyer told the student newspaper he started using AI in his art as early as 2017 in his artist statement for the destroyed exhibit. Dwyer said his work explores identity, character narrative creation, and crafting false memories of relationships in an interactive role digitally crafted before, during, and after a state of AI psychosis.
What the fuck?
Let me put this in simple speak. I'm lazy and I wanted the computer to make my doodle.
Yeah.
Why can't we just go with it? That's what it is. That's completely acceptable. Making doodles takes time and effort. This guy just wanted to be praised for his work. He just didn't want to do it. See, it's okay when the slave is digital. So yeah, but I'm gonna say again, what does eating the artwork prove? And that's gonna be one rough bowel movement later. Like when you've got a whole bunch of like high end like thick like paper stock to pop. Oof.
Yeah. And the ink and
it's
paint.
literally just a sheet of wood pulp you just ate. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. All right.
Now,
Hope it was lead paint that he used.
now he's claiming AI psychosis. Is that actually
No. The artist told the newspaper that he had previously fallen into a, quote, AI psychosis, which is not a recognized diagnosis in the DSM-5 TR. There currently are no formal clinical definition of the term psychiatry or clinical psychiatry. So, yeah, it's the AI psychosis thing is from, like, he was in AI psychosis, and some of the artwork in his exhibit was generated in that time. Because he said it explores, Dwyer said his work explores identity, I guess his identity, character, narrative creation, and crafting false memories of relationships. I'm guessing this is involved with the AI, in an interactive role digitally crafted before, during, and after a state of AI psychosis. So my guess is his big exhibit is, I went through AI psychosis, whatever that means, and this artwork is before, during, and after. So right beforehand, as he went in it, and it was in it, and then after he got out of it. And the other guy went, your artwork's made with AI. I have to protest, so I'm going to eat it. Just again.
Oh.
So he went down the AI rabbit hole.
Children.
He did. Los Federales. He's going to poop out a Picasso.
Well, we had a friend that did that. Ended up, like, when ChatGPT first released, he just disappeared from the face of the internet for like a couple of weeks. Just disappeared. And when he finally came back, it was his girlfriend. I think that part was a joke, but yeah, it was pretty interesting.
I know what you're talking
just
about.
How hooked on it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think this guy overall, at least he doesn't have to wipe when he gets done passing it. You know what I mean? Like, the artwork comes back out. Like, what are you going to do? Grab some toilet paper?
Oh goodness.
So yeah, I don't feel bad for that guy. Anyways, so thank you for joining on the show today. We're gonna get going in a bit. You're gonna be live tonight, right? We do have one video left before we leave.
Live in an hour and a half.
You're gonna be live in an hour and a half. Wow. Let me just say, that sounds incredibly gay.
Right. I should just never go live again, right?
Never again. Anyhow, so thank you for all of those of you that have been part of the program. We love having you. I'm gonna leave you with this. Digger gave us this video. So let me just say, I was worried I was gonna have to make a grocery run, and it found out I don't, and I'm so grateful. I'm just gonna survive on like peanut butter and jelly and popcorn for the next few days, and then we're great. Someone else do it for me. Nice. But let me just say, this is the most adorable thing ever. And I feel like the person who orchestrated this didn't think themselves through. You could steal stuff this way because nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping you. Whole carts.
I know, right?
Whole carts of groceries could walk out. I mean, granted, that whole cart of groceries would be a corn cob, a bell pepper, and what looks to be a banana. But whole carts.
It's still cute.
It's just so adorable. I just want to pet that dog. I want to pet that dog.
I want to pet that dog.
And he knows, dude, I love how smart he is on moving the cart thing, and he realizes that the whole place is full. He's like, well, better get in line. This dog is my hero. Dude,
it's such a sweetie and so smart. So smart.
Every little kid is begging to pet that dog. Like my daughter, like if she were in the store and saw that, I would have to like, those are the times where I know my daughter is a 7-year-old and everything, but she gets very excited. She looks before she leaps a lot, or she leaps before she looks a lot. Got it backwards. She leaps before she looks a lot. And it's just the kind of thing where it's like, she'd see that dog, Daddy, I gotta pet the dog. And she'd be like, I'd be like, no. That's why, like,
sorry.
Like I'm trying to find ways to convince her mother that I can watch my daughter responsibly because she takes off and you got to be able to keep up with her. And so I just came up with it just now. We harness her and we hook her to my wheelchair like a sled dog. So that way, when she does take off, I at least go with her. You know, like
Yes. Yes. I like that idea.
Delete that. What I said was gay AF. I don't know. I didn't see it, but thank you. So cute. Yeah, dude. Looks like. Oh no. I like that dog. I like that dog. Wild Saffron saying to historically white, one who goes to the gay bar. Doggy shopping at the gay bar. What type of man has a Chihuahua? Not even a Chihuahua, a Chiweenie. It's a Chihuahua weenie dog hybrid. If you're talking about Aaron's dog, it's a Chiweenie. Gordy's cool. Gordy's a good dog. I mean, he's, a good dog for someone who needs a dog you can hold in your hand and, just.
Yeah, it just seems like a very weird mix. Chihuahua and a wiener dog seems.
Honestly, it's not as weird. I'm going to say this. What is it? I've seen someone who had like a Doberman mixed with like a wiener dog. So they had like a little tiny Doberman, like a toy Doberman.
Oh, I've seen those.
Let's see. You know what? We're going. Yeah. We're 2 minutes over already. Let's see if we can find
2 minutes over.
Doberman weenie mix.
There's a reason he keeps hanging
Doberman
out
weenie dog mix. All right. Yeah. Yep. This is what we're looking at. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to convince me to get anything weenie dog related, like this is where I'm at. This is where I am at. I am at Doberman weenie dog mixes because this looks just like him. Goodness. These guys are adorable. Look at those cute little adorable puppers. Just little tiny dogs. Why is my screen flashing white every time I click these? Oh, that looks just like him. Just little tiny, look at that little dog. Doberman Dachshund mix. Flash sales.
Ooh, I like the one to the right of the one you've got highlighted right now. Just move over to the right one. Yeah, look at the coloring.
They're perma puppies.
I like that.
They're perma puppies. Oh, these are Doberman puppies. I don't want Doberman puppies. Again, this is the mix. Just a little.
Yeah, Dachshund and Doberman. That's weird.
Dachshund Doberman mix. They're great. They're just adorable. They're just adorable little puppers. Adorable little puppers. So yeah, that's what I want. If I get done when my cats are gone, I'm gonna be pro no animal for a while. But if I have to bow down and get anything, I want a mini pinscher Doberman.
Okay.
Doberman Dachshund mix. The mini pin. The min pin. I want a min pin. Min pins are cool. Min pins are cool. Anyways, on that,
I'm agreeing with Kat. Dogs need to be bigger than 15 pounds, bigger than a shoebox. Yeah.
I'm in a wheelchair. Deal with it. So that's what we're going with. My min pin, or min pin or nothing. And on that incredibly gay note, I'm gonna go. Maybe make some popcorn.
In an hour and a half, guys.
Yeah, you'll be back in an hour and a half. I'll be back after me and my daughter get done hanging out, and we can do whatever. And then I'll hang out with your show tonight, and be back on Steel Toe tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow afternoon. You could join me if you wanted, or if you didn't want to.
No, tomorrow I am definitely working. I'm booked.
Son of a bitch.
So yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to do it.
Tomorrow's gonna suck. How am I supposed to? I can barely do this stuff with you helping. How am I supposed to do it by myself? All right, so we'll be out of here. But she's been Digger.
Been Johnny.
She's been Digger. I've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Thank you all very, very much, and we'll catch you guys later.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.